We are live. That's right, folks. We are live. We are back at it again. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday night. I hope you got the first day of the week in the books, nice and smooth. The Wrasslin for Life Network is back at it again. Here we go. Another live stream, another dynamic duo. Hitting it again. We got fireworks kicking off. We got lots to talk about. What will tonight bring? We got more rabbit issues. We got more things to talk about, more tampering claims. There's so much news. There's so much buzz. And you know what? Raw and SmackDown are doing insane numbers right now. Everybody seems to be paying attention. So pay attention here, folks. We got 3 hours plus to go, and we're going to do it right now. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live. We are live, and we are ready to go. Belair, Asuka, and Alexa are coming down to the ring already to start the night. And if you didn't know, you should know. But just in case you didn't, this is the Wrasslin for Life Network. I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. And as much as Iron Man is a one-man show, he can't do it alone. He's got the War Machine. I got the...
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you called me the War Machine.
The War Machine, the Master of Mayhem, everyone's best friend. My buddy, Big Nick. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. It's Wabbit season, folks. And even tonight on Monday night, we've got Riddle versus Priest. What? We've got Panda Express versus the Alpha Academy. What? We've got AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn. What? We've now got Bianca Belair versus IYO SKY. What? And we've still got Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. What?
Lots happening tonight.
Stacked ass card. And we've still got the whole rumors and speculations of the teaser on SmackDown. All the 923 buzz was for tonight.
Yeah, there's been one teaser after another. There's people out there, video after video after, podcast. Everybody's talking about the White Rabbit. Everyone's talking about what it could mean, what it is, who it is. Lots of rumors, lots of speculations, lots of theories. And that's what I love the most about all this is nobody has a fucking clue. And it makes it highly entertaining, Nick.
Oh, absolutely. It's wrestling's ARG. It's the first thing in a long time that's really captivated me with WWE of like, okay, I got to make sure I know everything that comes out from them.
Right? Dude, I watched every episode of the Firefly Funhouse.
Right.
In succession. Mind you, wasn't that long. Not as long as you might assume. But, you're just looking for, what does this mean? What does that mean? Oh, here he did this. And there was that. It's insane. Yeah. It's insane.
Well, and now you've got the theory going around that it might be tied into the Judgment Day because you had the Purple Club in the last teaser, the tic-tac-toe game.
Now, that's not officially a teaser yet.
I thought that it was the one from Friday.
No. The tic-tac-toe one was apparently a leak on Reddit.
A leak of a leak again.
A leak of a leak. Now, funny, people had a theory about the original 923. And I will remind everyone out there, we will get to the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show. And I will let you know that Belair's got a microphone. Never my favorite way to start a show, no offense. Or maybe some. Alexa and Asuka are with her again. I'm kind of over this little trio, but we'll get to that in a second. We're talking about bunnies.
The serious matter of rabbits, folks.
Serious matter of rabbits. But yeah, man, I think that I don't even know where the fuck I was going. But with all that speculation, I really think they've done an amazing job. Oh, no, back to I got it. Ding.
There we go.
Here. Happy Monday. That 923, people were like, what if it was a 24-hour clock? And that, in fact, the link that came out on Friday wasn't a leak, but, it came out in the morning.
Perhaps. Bit of a you're patching up, making reaches,
That's a good sell job. I'm buying it.
Oh, absolutely. But I think that's part of what makes this so interesting is because you do get those leaks, and maybe this is tied into it. Maybe you're on a completely side tangent that's not related to anything. And we've got Damage Control coming out right now.
Alt Control Delete.
That's what they did with them with the tag titles.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right.
All right. So where are we going to go with this real quick? Damian, good to see you. We'll come back to Buddy Matthews. It all ties into what's happening in the WWE right now. It all, I think this is just the beginning. And we're going to see a lot of interesting people thinking, throwing their hands up or waiting their contract out or not being involved. But we'll come back to that.
Well, it is still interesting because he's at least put out on Twitter something related to something being fake, because he did send out a GIF and everything. So it could be tied into that. I'll leave it at that.
Interesting. I'm looking forward to Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano versus the Alpha Academy. It's going to be a good match. Looking forward to it too. Panda Express back together.
Exactly. The Ring of Honor PWG tag team that, the hardcore AEW type audience knows about.
Right. The smart fans.
The smart marks.
Monday Night Raw is stacked. Good matches tonight. Yeah, not a great start though. I would have started with
a little slow. You could tell me this was last week's Raw, and I'd believe you.
Yeah. Right? Deja vu.
Right. They've run this a little long in the tooth.
Just beat her for the title already. Let's go.
Right.
Evening, Johnny. How are you, sir? Joe, welcome back. Brock is 100 there. I don't know.
He's 100% not there. He's out there taking pictures with, farmers with his beard shaved off.
Right. That's it. Shooting down elk and
right.
Where else? Caribou. It's Monday. Let's go. Gary, what's up? Hope you're doing well. General, good to see you. Everything's good. We're here at the Wrasslin 4 Live Network. It's always good.
Yes. Hello, Gary, General, Damian, Ronnie, everybody.
Hell.
What?
Rumors that Bayley versus Bianca in a ladder match at Extreme Rules. Yes, I saw that today. Apparently that was announced was Bayley versus Bianca in a ladder match, and we're going to have an I Quit match as well.
Do you want to know who I heard that was rumored to be?
Yeah.
Edge versus Finn Bálor.
Oh, no. That's not what I heard. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I heard.
I'm telling you, this whole video vignette thing is going to tie back to Edge, and I'm going to get to
Edge was the rabbit all along.
It was like
there was never Edge. It was just a bunch of rabbits in a meat suit.
That's what was supposed to happen. Was Bray and Edge and this super faction of crazy was going to get all together and come out and destroy everything, and then Vince panicked because Cody got hurt and they fucked it all up, and now they're getting it back together.
Why? Who'd you hear?
I heard it was. Shit. It wasn't Edge.
Well, because we're getting Cross versus McIntyre in a strap match.
Yeah.
So we're actually getting stipulations now. Sorry, go on.
You get the fight pit with Riddle and Seth.
Right. The rumored ladder match. I guess we're supposed to potentially get an I Quit match. That's the thing. I don't know too many, unless we're missing matches of what's been advertised for that card.
Nothing yet, nothing else. But we still got a couple. Like I said, we got four more episodes to get through, and God knows who else is going to be involved in the mix.
True.
All right, IYO taking the belt off. I'm not. I totally tuned out of all of this because I can't handle. Bayley's pretty much the only one that can work a microphone out of that group.
Well, to me, it's one of those. Are they saying anything that we haven't already heard them say?
Yeah, I don't like you.
5 other promo segments they've had against each other.
Yeah. Well, IYO calls in a ref and we get a match and she gets kicked for her effort.
So that's how we're starting off the first match, Bianca versus IYO. Let us know what you got for this match.
Yeah, I'm going to go Belair. And again, I always have a pet peeve when you're champions, when you crown champions and you don't really give them a chance. Like, I don't like them being thrown into a situation where they're going to lose or go under, even if it's only half of them.
Right, yeah. They just won the women's tag titles. You can't have them go instantly under the next match.
Yeah, squash it. Ronnie, how are you? Dale, how are you? General says the White Rabbit could be a serious repackaged Dominik with a rabbit demon lucha mask. All right.
Listen. the memes and everything that have already been going on about poor little Dommy boy there. Pause. That was weird to say. Dominic Guerrero. If you put that man in a rabbit costume, it's only going to get worse, folks.
No. I think the way rabbits bow Dallas.
Now that I've heard the Hunter interview, you might be onto something, because
I think he's evolved. I mean, maybe I can almost envision someone like Alexa being the White Rabbit. I don't think Bray himself is the White Rabbit. I think that's follow the rabbit, but I don't think he is the rabbit in it.
Well, a thing that I thought about too is that if you don't have a faction or anything like that, or some sort of time with what's already going on, you do kind of end up with a lot of quote unquote spooky characters right now in WWE, because you've got Joe Gacy and the Dyad, you've got Judgment Day, you've got Cross, etc.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if that's true, you're correct. And so we bring that back to the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
With the Judgment Day, the apparently the latest clue, which whether it's official or not, is a tic-tac-toe board, a purple club. People thought Finn Bálor instantly.
Right.
Now the other symbol, which is eluding my memory right now.
It was a red heart. You played
red
as a
heart.
red heart.
I was going to say red heart.
The opponent was the purple club. But and it had the same directions or navigation for the arena in Edmonton tonight. But instead of Cole on it, it said Patricide.
Patricide. I still haven't figured out the Cole. I know there's some theories on Patricide.
Yeah, the one that I honestly popped into my head, if we're tying it into Judgment Day, is the Dom Mysterio thing.
Yeah.
I know I just made fun of him being in a rabbit costume, but maybe Wyatt's the leader of Judgment Day, the true, comes back like the Undertaker took over the Ministry or some shit like that.
Right. This is fucking hell. I don't see it being Rey Mysterio or Dominik Mysterio repackaged. I still think I think he's perfect where he is right now. Is him and Rhea got something magical happening, and just let it ride out. Don't mess with it. You don't have to tweak with it. And you know what? If Dom Mysterio gets in and wins a couple matches by her assistance or by cheating, slowly this kid's getting over. And I've been one of the biggest naysayers of Dominik Mysterio. And please drop him off at the kiss and ride at NXT. Let's go. Mm-hmm. And this is one way to change my mind.
It is interesting, even though it's a little bit kind of more made fun of and everything like that. But it's almost like with the Acclaimed of how they've just managed to naturally get over somehow.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just quickly getting a commercial for NXT. I believe it's the last episode of the Rainbow Brand.
Yes, I'm just getting that right now.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, we got an SUV rolling up. Does Bianca ever get mad at it? No. That's oh, shit.
She's always got a twirl of the hair. She's always smiling, even when she's trying to be aggressive.
Yeah, she needs a bit more of an edge. We'll see what a ladder match does for her. But the honorary Uce and Solo have arrived. Listen, man, that video going around of the people, I guess they were watching like some soccer game or some hockey game.
Yeah,
they superimposed.
Yeah,
man, that cracked me today. Like, just the idea of like that's kind of what it was in a bunch of households. Like, if we virtually all put everybody that cheered for that moment together, it was kind of like that.
Yeah, I've seen that to where the whole bar just erupts when that happens. And I think I even put it out there to where it's the guy cried when CM Punk returned and spliced with the honorary Uce shirt. Just we went through a whole roller coaster of emotions in that whole song, and it was great.
And the funny thing is, I've seen others, that cover wrestling as well, went through the same thing, right? Like, just couldn't help it. Like, you're like, this is it. No, it's not.
Nope. But it was still great.
Edge back by Extreme Rules via Rumor Mill. Thank you, Mike. Welcome back to the stream. I mean, they can't keep putting him on the shelf and repackaging and bring him back out. So, I mean, this is the moment now where everybody thought it was Bray and Edge, but nobody's talking about Edge anymore. But Edge is missing.
Because you can't repackage Edge for like the fifth time since he's come back.
So this is the funny part. Nobody's thinking about Edge. And from the beginning of all this, like how deep does this go? We have people looking at websites and posts from 2019 of like he said this about that, and there's a bunny here, and there's a fucking lantern there.
You pull up his promos from FCW and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like how deep does all this go? How much of it, like one day I would like to sit down and ask the guy, like, legitimately, how much was just the fans running up bullshit up the flagpole, hoping we were right? How much was actually you? And just see, like, I didn't do that one.
Oh, that'll be some interview that comes out like after he's been retired for like 5 years. But yeah, how far does the rabbit hole go?
Right. And that's where like people in Vancouver last night, they're talking about the lighting, and they got the red circle in the ring. Now people are like, was it an accident? Was it just the way the light did it? Did it sit, but it kind of expanded? They came back. Two sides, like it could have been just a fluke. Could have not been.
But when it's a major company like this, you don't see anything that's a fluke very often, especially this many times in a row. Like I still even think that technical glitch that we had a couple weeks ago on Raw might be tied into this too.
Yeah. Now that could have just been the USA Network having a fucking
that could have just been a legit glitch, but
but that's how far you're looking back through things, and you're going okay, and you're trying to pay attention, and like it's trying to connect all these dots, which makes it a lot of fun. But I legitimately think that the payoff could make sense, but there's a lot of pieces to be had. Like literally, I think he's going to show up at Extreme Rules. If that's the case, and I mean, I've thought that for a lot of pay-per-views, so I don't want to get my hopes up. It could be fucking Rumble at this point, but it looks like maybe we're building towards that, because I mean, the clues aren't going to go on for somebody like this. Could go on forever. I know,
but if it is, say, Bo, and folks, we do still have Bianca versus IYO going on right now.
Oh yeah, that's happening.
A big shoulder tackle. But if it is someone like Bo that comes out first as, say, the White Rabbit, and then we get, say, Bray later on, like he's just the first, then I think you could still have someone return tonight and still hold off on the Bray thing without just constant teasers.
Yeah, but what if the lights, like, so for me, like, what if tonight, for example, or next week or Friday or whenever, lights go out, come back on, it's somebody that we kind of recognize, but the way they're dressed or whatever, we can't really perfectly thumb point who it is or finger point who it is. And thumb point, what the fuck is thumb point? But you're gonna let me have it. But that being said, and whoever's in the ring, say it's someone like a McIntyre, drills him with a move, lights go out, and he's gone again. You're like, okay, that's not Bray. Now we're all fucking, okay, who's that? Is it Bo? Is it I mean, there's ways to go about it. Now, they've been very crafty about all of this.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I like about this, is that it's like you were even saying earlier of how much is it that is actually them doing, and how much is it just we're trying to
people are trying to put things together. People are trying to overlap the puzzles and shit and find another QR code. Like there's like a puzzle inside of a puzzle inside of a puzzle. Like, wow, like this deep, man. And again, realistically, I can't see, Triple H or some of the writers at WWE pulling this off. I think Bray had a lot of time to think. And I think,
oh, absolutely. I think we joked about it on stream that whenever he does come back, he just shows up with like files of, so here's what we're going to do for my career. Chapter 1.
Right? They're like, man, we really want you back. And like, okay, where do we begin? And just the fucking, like the fucking, those office boxes, just dropping them.
Yeah. Bray's just got his own little cubicle. He's like, got his own creative.
Gets out the board, starts explaining. Okay, so last March, I put out a post about this, and then everybody went there. So this is what we're gonna do about that. Like,
we're gonna tie it into there.
You've been at this all this time? Yeah, I was having fun.
Right.
Where are we with this? There we go. Damian says, I've been hearing rumors that Malachi Black I don't believe so. He's under a conditional release. So.
Yeah. Conditional release. He's taking time away from wrestling, period. And even then, it'd still be in 90 days.
Yeah, I don't think, even if he I just don't think they're going to turn it around that fast. Like, people are talking about Buddy Murphy, but it all depends on contract status. Just saying I'm stepping away from the company isn't grounds to join another company. That's not allowed.
Well, that's the thing too, is their contracts aren't the same as, say, WWE contracts. So we don't know about their no compete clause or anything like that, or how much time they still had on their contract, etc.
Yeah, and you have certain wrestlers that were on 6-month contracts. We're on by appearance contracts. Like there's been a varying degree of types of contracts with Tony. So there's a lot of guys that, I mean, what's Brody King's status? Now, I believe he put out a tweet saying, "I'm not going anywhere."
Yeah, he tweeted a gift from God damn it, the Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. I'm not leaving.
Right. Well, after the bump that Julia Hart took and everything, and now if this whole thing with Brody or with Murphy's true, he might be literally the last man of the House of Black standing.
Right? I mean, shit. He's just, I guess he's just the house at that point.
Right. He's just the foundation.
I mean, I'm sure he can go, recruit a couple other creepy dudes.
But is this when maybe you get someone like Flip Gordon, PCO, Marty Scurll, and you just bring in Villain Enterprises?
Yeah, but there's going to be some issues with Marty.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't think Marty gives a shit at this point. Tony's.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Tony seems to be just gambling with house money, to be honest.
Listen, it's unfortunate with, like, I don't know. We'll change the topic, but
right.
Malachi Black. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Facebook has the I quit Edge and Bálor. There you go, Edge and Bálor. No, it doesn't. Ronnie. Saruma.
But so, folks, let us know what you take of this match, Bianca or IYO. I think you said you're going Bianca. I guess I'll go with IYO just for the sake of being different, and I'm a fan of her. So.
Yeah, I'm going Bálor just because I expect.
Yeah, I've already been on a losing streak, so why not just keep it going?
Now, I told Damian we would talk about this a bit later. It is a bit later, so but to tie it all back to what Damian said as well, Buddy Matthews apparently has stepped away from AEW. I'm not sure what the whole parameters of that means, but he definitely has an opportunity to explore his options at some point, and he didn't. Again, I think we're going to see a lot of guys that feel this way and that are going to take time away, and maybe that's just them waiting out their contract.
Well, and sorry,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say too, because people were also asking a bit about, like, with Rusev, if he was unhappy, because he's obviously been sitting on the sidelines for all of this, and someone kind of pointed out, it seems like most people that are unhappy with AEW right now and asking for their releases have significant others in the other company.
To a point, yeah, kind of, sort of,
a little bit.
And then you hear their stories of, like, Adam Cole's like, I don't want to leave, and you're like, okay,
right.
But yeah, I mean, that's got to be a part of it. And what if there's significant others? Like, yes, this is a lot better. Come back, right? And there's no tampering with a husband and wife.
Exactly.
Right? Like, and again, I'd be shocked if it's somewhere down the line there's an email or a text message that says Triple H, and it's like, hey, I want you in my company. Like,
no.
Right? Now,
the man's called a cerebral assassin for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing, Nick. Nobody was whining and crying when it was happening in the other direction. There was not a tear fucking shed from the AEW faithful when they were like, hey, ask KO what he's doing with his contract. Get the fuck out of here. Like, come on now. Like, let's be real. And seriously, I get it. Oh, well, they're taking our guys. You know what? No, you signed talent that you could have used to highlight your brand and make it better. And instead, you continue to book like shit and book the same people over and over. And now those people that came to help your company and improve their career don't want to be there anymore.
I'll say this and maybe probably be the last thing on AEW for a bit. I think it's become now blatantly obvious that the shoe's on the other foot and they don't like it. Now their weaknesses are being exposed, and that's the biggest indictment of AEW is misuse of talent.
Fall away slam. But yes, I agree with you. They don't like it, Nick. They really don't. And not to dive too far into the topic, but yeah, no, at the end of the day, WWE, they're going to scoop up some of these guys. They're going to do it. They're going to highlight them. But this could be the best thing that happens for both companies. Kind of where you think back to that whole, Monday Night War, where you literally have the, all the big stars, the names that from the company start vanishing. So you see some of the big names move out. It gives an opportunity for guys that haven't had a shine to really kind of maybe Tony focuses without all the other noise and all the other talent he's trying to fit in. And, WWE is going to have a better product for it. It could be really beneficial to both companies at the end of the day.
But I feel like he's already lost his, at the time, world champ, his remaining 3 EVPs that are supposedly the best talent in the world. And, I'm saying that he can't use them right now, and he's still fumbly-bumbly when it comes to booking. So
fair enough.
I think that's more of the walls are caving in.
Boom. Io's hyping up, walking on her. Ooh, rude. Alexa's great on the microphone. Yes, she is. I'll give you that. Great might be strong. She hasn't been good in a while.
No.
The hypnotized Dominik, who is under Bray's control. He's already under someone's control. And that's Mama Ray.
That's Mamacita.
Mamacita is in total control of that boy. So, General, I don't know. I don't know if you can break that spell.
Yeah, we're going to get like the hypnotized chain.
Oh.
They almost caught you.
I'm just happy to see Io on the main roster wrestling, even though she's
absolutely.
Hassan, good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for being here.
Too fast, too furious going on in the
back. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and the champ.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's over. If Malachi comes back to WWE, what would you do with him, Nick and KJ? Well, I'll put him with Wyatt, obviously. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Well, it depends on
if and when. Creepy guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Thomas. Thomas. I got a feeling, man.
No, you're just waiting to bank on like a statement you made like 4 months ago. You're like, I'm gonna cash in finally. I was right all along, you sons of bitches.
Can you imagine if it came full fucking circle?
I'd have to walk off. I'd have to take like a good pause and just let you grandstand for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, my crackhead idea just come spewing out of my mouth and be like, this is what's gonna happen. And sure enough, if it came all the way back around,
that's the definition of speaking something into existence.
Right. Someday, even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while, right? Shit.
Pause. See, though, I wasn't alone in picking EO.
No, but you were still wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Rey Mysterio. It's really hard to gauge. He's trying to be emotional, but he's got the custom contacts.
Well, he should be emotional. This is the man who took out one of his eyes, remember?
Right.
Remember that god-awful eye for an eye match? Speaking of Extreme Rules coming up.
Oh, that was, here we go. Hopefully we get a little bit better than that. I think that strap match is going to be dandy. The White Rabbit is Edge. Fuck, could you imagine? I wouldn't even be happy at that point. Motherfucker.
No, like I said, I'll have to go like pause and go have a smoke break while you just go grandstand.
There is still unexplained shit in those Edge vignettes that don't make sense, that don't tie into Edge, and maybe they just fucked it up. And now I don't know, man. It'd be hilarious
for imagery's sake.
It's not Bray Wyatt. I probably would be, if it's not Bray Wyatt, I'd probably be disappointed because if you look at the match cards on Seth and Matt and Karrion Kross and Drew, you can see the lantern with the fireflies both. Yes, there is a lantern. Again, is that imagery for imagery's sake, or is that smart?
That's one of the ones. And what up, Absolute Zero? Jesus.
Yes.
But I think that's one of the ones that's a bit of a reach to do.
I don't think that was a reach at all.
I think that's imagery for imagery because it's a whole city background and everything. I mean,
what the fuck? The city in when? 1942?
Fuck if I know. It's supposed to be Philadelphia. It could be 1776.
That would probably be better than what I picked because they didn't need lantern to fucking like, way to prove your point, KJ. No, yeah, I mean, to me, I get what you're saying, and I've looked at both sides of it, and I know people were zooming in on it. I don't have time for that, but I don't know, man. There's a few things going on over there. There's the lantern, there are fireflies. I mean, the fireflies look pretty. I mean, when you're like, well, it's just a city. What are the fireflies doing there?
But if everybody wants to look at this as a whole, conspiracy theory and ARG and all of that, there's going to be some red herrings thrown out there.
Oh, absolutely.
That might be a red herring.
I don't know. I think that's like, just do it.
Well, I think like with the time, like another red herring was the timepiece in the corner of the Hangman game, the hourglass.
Yeah.
Because everybody thought it was cross.
No, I mean, the time, it's funny because you automatically go cross, but maybe that's what it is. Like, so at one show, the boards blink yellow. Another show, the lights go purple. Then so maybe these clues are multiple people.
Could be, right? Could be.
There's a purple club. There's a yellow diamond. There's a red heart. There's, a fucking, I don't know, man. I'm not.
But that's what makes it so great is because you think and you also have no freaking clue at the same time.
I told you it's going to be the most outlandish shit that comes back around to be true. Mock of the night.
All right.
Mock of the night. Do you mock me? Hey guys, so Wyatt is the leader with the puppets coming alive. Mercy, Dexter, Abby being Scarlet, Rabbit. Oh, hey, what about Lacey with the broom? Let's talk about Lacey with the broom. You want to talk about reaches? Have you heard about this?
No, I was already going to say I've heard this theory. What the fuck is with Lacey with a broom?
So Lacey Evans has that match last week with Alexa, right? Or was it Alexa? Who crushed her?
Oh.
Someone squat. I can't remember. Vitamins are bad. But nonetheless, she went under the apron at one point to look for a weapon, and she pulled out a broom and held it above her head.
Liv. I just remember.
Oh, it was Liv. That's right. She got squashed against Liv.
But so because she pulled out a broom.
She pulled out a broom. Well, it wasn't like a push broom. It was like a witchy broom. And people are like, we need a witch. We got a witch. Hint, hint. Now that, to me, is a red herring.
That's a reach and a half. That is, I think, just because they literally have nothing else to do with Lacey Evans.
We know all witches. We all know witches have brooms. She had a broom, so that's what they're saying. I'm just telling you.
Reach.
Yeah, I think that one's a bit of a. But a lot of people have said, okay, if you're starting to like, okay, maybe it's not Alexa, maybe it's Lacey.
Like I said, I think that just boils down to they literally have nothing else to do with Lacey, so someone's just trying to find something for her to do.
Oh, maybe. I mean, she did a job, so that's about it. Dan, welcome back to the stream. WrestleMania, LOL. Specifically,
I think he was saying that they were gonna build up tease Bray all the way till WrestleMania.
Can you imagine? Listen, it wouldn't shock me, but no, I don't think so.
You'd burn out by then.
I think Survivor Series at max. I mean, my initial thought was if you look at the number of people and the number of weeks and the number of shows, you're like, okay. And I start doing math and going, okay, 6 clues to get me to the final. Tic-tac-toe, let's go. That's the way I play it.
Yeah, well, I think you did pitch the whole idea to where, like, the Fiend or Bray shows up at the end of the main event with the War Games match, regardless of what teams are in there, and just him and whoever else he's with just wreck house and just destroy everybody.
Where's there it is. Our buddy, sorry, the Miz is on screen. Our buddy CJ Brand, the man, the myth, the legend, is in the chat. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network, the fastest growing YouTube channel. Please be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe. Listen, we've been getting a lot of likes. I've been really appreciating the love from a lot of people. The number of likes on the videos or on the live streams have been excellent. So thank you and keep them coming. But
yeah, we're just one big party. We're one big family now. So got the love going around.
I'm the White Rabbit. Let me in.
Could you imagine that? They just like there's CJ. What the?
Oh, right.
What? He just gets them like cut the shit.
Right. Some love for CJ. CJ had another comment that I wanted to click on. Crown Jewel. If that happens, I'll be upset. Upset.
No, they were getting Jake Paul or Logan Paul versus Roman. They don't need to get the Fiend or Bray or whatever as well.
Yeah, they can have the throwaway match, which I still don't like, but nonetheless,
that's a clickbait. I'm not a fit. Like, I don't like Logan, but I get why they're having the match there.
Yeah, I know. I listen. I understand. I do. It just whatever.
Go.
Could he not win a random match? Like we're gonna have like a fatal 4-way and winner gets a title shot, and at least you like. All right, we acknowledge that.
Oh, so you'd want him to go over, say who, like KO, Seth?
Well, like in a fatal 4-way or like a 5-way dance, you can kind of let him sneak it out where he doesn't really embarrass somebody, right?
But so I still say have it just do it on the Saudi show that is for whatever royal family over there is going to be aired probably in the middle of the afternoon on a Saturday. It's there just for clickbait. It's there because he's going to get, tweets.
Right. Cody back, hopefully by Rumble. I think he wins the Rumble. Still my pick, Dan. Mike. Sorry, Dan was also talking about Cody. I got Cody winning the Rumble at this point. That's my pick, early pick.
Yeah, I think you've kind of sold me on that one. And so I've got Seth Rollins coming out right now. So we're going to get Seth versus Ray.
Yes. So get your predictions in.
Yeah.
Good first hour to the show.
Well, good start to the show if you just cut off that first part there.
Yeah. I hate when they start with if you're going to start with a promo, it's got to be a banger. And someone's got to bring some jam out of the gate if it's not going to be a fucking match.
You're telling me, though, that starting the show off, you don't even need the whole awkward Ray promo or interview backstage. You start off with just burn it down, and you get the whole sing song, and you already get the crowd involved into it. So you've already got them hyped, and then you can slide the bullshit behind that. Right.
It's good shit. Can the White Rabbit be Cody Rhodes? It could be. Fuck.
That would just give everyone if Cody doesn't want to be a heel, make him the White Rabbit. He will be a fucking heel.
Yeah. Hippity hop. No, Cody is going to come back. I actually think a Bray Wyatt Cody Rhodes feud would be outstanding. And it's the antithesis of each other.
For a fact, though, and I want to just say, it's amazing how Seth's supposed to be a heel, and he's over like Rover. The whole crowd, it's like a fucking chorus just singing his whole song. But I think Cody versus Bray, you do like HBK versus The Undertaker, to where you have like pure good versus pure evil.
Ding. Exactly, man. It's perfect. Writes itself, folks. Pink Ranger. What is up? How you doing? Anthony, welcome back to the show. Hey, Nick and KJ. I've always assumed a release is a release, no matter if it's conditional or standard. No.
That's why you don't make assumptions, Anthony.
Be very careful when entering into a contract, Anthony.
Right.
No, an unconditional release is you're free to go. A conditional release will come with some stipulations. You can go, but you're not allowed to go here. You're not allowed to do this. It could be you are released, but you're not allowed to be Malachi Black anywhere, or you can't use the House of Black, or so he might show up. But Alistair might come back to the WWE sooner than we think. However, when you break your contract or ask for your release due to mental illness or struggles or whatever else was leaked, and he was not happy about that leak, Nick. But when you do use those reasons, you can't just mosey on over to the next show.
Yeah, well, and even then, I still just personally don't think that he's going to be showing up anywhere in wrestling for a while. It's the same thing that even Buddy kind of echoed with his whole release and everything of this isn't goodbye. This is I'll see you later.
Yeah. And I think that's what you do. You let it breathe. And maybe it is a case of, Buddy and Malachi step away, and maybe Brody King does come free in there, scoop him up. That'd be insane. It'd blow my mind. But maybe they start working on plans as far as who else could be a part of us and what can we do with this and come back better. Right. But come back at a point where people miss you, not where they're like, oh, you again? After watching them go from company to company and it failed twice, it's tough.
Well, I think both times it wasn't because of anything of his doing. I think it's not because of poor booking.
True. Sometimes it really is a victim of circumstance, right? Like, he couldn't predict that, McMahon was going to get the boot.
Right. But so Rollins is saying he's, heard the tweets. He's heard this, the talk that no one thinks he can handle the fight pit. I think Riddle's winning the fight pit kind of clearly.
He has to.
Yeah, a little bit.
Riddle has, A, he's already taken a loss, and B, I think it hurts him bad to lose the fight pit.
Did you hear that Ken Shamrock wanted to come back just to officiate that match? And I think I don't know if he'd be okay with it.
Let him do it. Let him do it.
Yeah. It goes back to the Lions Den match between him and Owens.
Yeah, let him officiate it. Don't let him in it.
Yeah, let him just stand. Well, no, I think if you had Ken anywhere at ringside there, like if he's up on the little walkway, he's jumping in there.
Yeah, right. You let him do a little when the fighters come together, and he gives them a little that referee preamble of all right, this is you go to and then leave. And just it's cool nostalgia. I'm down for it. Let's go.
Have Seth hire Ken as a trainer.
Fucking
train him for the match, and have Ken in Seth's corner. But no, to me, that's you keep him outside so fucking Ken's crazy ass doesn't try and get in the ring. And he can just yell whatever he wants or what is sort of nonsense and just be fine.
Wow. Seth is talking about Riddle's family again and making comments about his son, and here comes the music. Preferably no music in this circumstance would have been better for me. If Seth makes those comments, you're booking it. You don't need an entrance. Oh, but Ray comes out instead. No.
What?
Riddle going to jump him.
All of a sudden, the lights just start going out bit by bit.
But then we just think it's Bray, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no,
can't win, Nick.
What?
It's hypocritical BS from the AEW fans that were saying that it is okay to talk to WWE guys that were still under contract, but when it might happen to them, they complain. Double standard. Yes. Boo-hoo. Yeah, this is the way it is.
It's when Big Brother fights back against Little Brother. Yeah. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Big Brother's just taking his toys back, and Little Brother doesn't like it.
Right.
Goldberg returns next month. Blech.
Whoa.
Was that allowed? Shit, my bad.
Goldberg. I loved Goldberg growing up. I never want to see that man wrestle another day in my life.
I just don't care for it. I don't
think it's safe for him or his opponent.
That is one. Two, it's the ultimate. It is living proof of the law of diminishing return. That's right. What that is, a living proof example of. If you keep bringing back the same guy doing the same shit in the same way all the same damn time and still sucking at it after all these years, stop doing it. It's over. We don't care.
It's like how Ric Flair said he'll never retire.
What's that?
I said it's like how Ric Flair said he'll never retire.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, there should be a Stephen P. New. There should be a class action lawsuit if Ric Flair steps in a ring anywhere. That is false advertising. That is bullshit. And people stop giving this man a chance to get in the ring. We watched his last attempt live. It was scary. It was concerning. And yeah, just stay the fuck out of the ring, Mr. Flair.
Yeah, the
Nothing
man
but respect will go. But
yeah, the man passed out twice in the same match. I labeled it the wee woo match because I said that was going to be the last woo we heard for Ric Flair was the wee woo of the ambulance carting his ass the hell out of the
Man, I did everything I could when I made that video trying to find you doing wee woo. I couldn't do it. I couldn't nail it down. So I know.
But yeah, no. So any other match that he has, and it's the same thing. Who were we just talking about before this that I was comparing? Oh, help me. That I was comparing Rick to. How did we get here? That's how I know the vitamins are good, folks. Moving on.
Yeah. Bill and Ted here just completely dropped.
Right.
Over. No, you were talking about Ric Flair being compared to Broken Promises, and I can't remember it all, motherfucker.
Anyways.
False advertising. What was the point?
Yeah, anyways, like I said, moving on. We ain't getting any better.
Outside of Harper, it's so funny. Outside of Harper, could the rest of the original Wyatt family be returning? Yeah, with Bo.
I don't think Bray and Eric would want to do that. I don't think they want to get that close to the Wyatt family without Brody.
I kind of agree with that. I really do. I think not only that, I think it's he wants that evolution. He wants that growth. He doesn't want to be the same, right? Every time he left, he came back, he tried to bring something new to it. I don't know if he'll go back down that well unless it's a really good variation of what he used to do.
Right. And I do remember who we were talking about with Goldberg coming back.
Goldberg! Well, see, that's how much I pushed that man out of my mind. We talked about him for 10 seconds and moved on, and I was like, done with that.
Exactly. It's now I see all the highlights now of like Goldberg's shortest match or pops up on like TikTok or something. I'm like, cool. And then I don't think about Goldberg the whole rest of the day.
Right.
Yeah, because that man just needs to sit his ass on the sidelines. Anyways.
What's up?
Oh, we're way back there.
The fucking Muppets. Yeah, anybody got predictions on Seth and Rhea, by the way? I saw one for Seth. The broom was
I don't even think we've given ours. Who are you taking?
There you go. The broom.
Oh, God. Yeah. I could see that, man, more. Thank you. See, Rocco, good paisan, got his head on.
Turns out to be the witch. You guys are going to crown Jewel. I don't like it.
She's going to show up as the witch with that turd smudge on her fucking forehead that we thought was her bangs.
That's still funny. That weird camo spot.
Right, yeah. That was her turning into the fucking witch of the West there, like green, like fucking Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, man.
Is Rollins already busted?
Yeah, Rollins has got a little bit of juice considering that is not.
Right. Remember, we're not doing blood here in WWE, according to Papa Paul.
And I told everybody this, and I heard other people talk about it, and it kind of surprised me with some of the reactions from people who are pros or whatever. Really kind of took me back because to me, he works for a publicly traded company. You would expect him to say that. And then this way, when people do bleed, you either know it was A, an accident, or B, holy shit, what just happened? And again, I do agree. If it's twice a year and that's all the blood we ever see, those 2 times are going to blow our fucking minds. And that's the way it should be.
Right. I'm in full agreement with that. If you don't, what is he going to come out there and say? Yeah, we're going to have blood in every single match. We're just going to turn this into GCW. Everybody's going to be using barbed wire and light tubes, and you're going to have to bleed before you can get a pinfall. No, he's not going to say something ridiculous like that. And like you said, when you get accidental blood, potentially like what we've got with Rollins right now, it builds up to the match. It adds a little bit more to it because it's not every other match. We were shocked when we got Moxley versus Danielson and Moxley
no blood.
Right. now we're that way when we do get blood in WWE.
How crazy is that, right? We're applauding. Holy shit, no blood tonight.
Right.
Oh, what a cool night. It was really cool. They stayed in the ring. Nobody bled. Wow.
You actually wrestled in the ring and had a good match. Way to go.
Right?
I'm
so,
a
yeah,
big kid now.
I mean, some of the people that were all, I can't believe this. The wrestling's ruined. You need to bleed. Listen, there'll be moments where people bleed. He never said it's never going to happen. He just said, we don't want it to.
I think it goes with the overarching theme, I guess, with a lot of what we've been talking about lately with wrestling. Like when we were talking about Goldberg, we were talking about Flair, we're talking about with bleeding. Even Christ, when it comes to AEW as a whole, it's the law of diminishing returns. If you overdo stuff, eventually it loses its lack and its luster, and it becomes just another thing. So when you don't put everything right at the front, it makes things special again.
Yeah, and then beyond that, you think of how many times on AEW the camera has zoomed in on a guy edging his forehead. Like
I wasn't really gonna say it, but whenever you see someone start doing like this and just all of a sudden they got a really itchy forehead after they just took a move, yeah.
You know, when you catch it on camera, it's a bad look. It looks like, oh my God, they made that man cut his own head open.
It looks
That's insane.
It looks.
It is a crazy
garbage.
practice. Yeah.
But so I'm taking Seth for this match. Let's actually get back to this match.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take. Man, there's so much at play. Will Riddle fuck this up because he made more comments? Will Judgment Day screw it up?
You get Baby Dom just come and stand out at the top of the ramp and just all of a sudden Ray's distracted, stomp. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Well, I've got Ray right now up top just hammering down on Rollins.
Now, should we pay attention to the clock at 9:26 on Raw and what's happening at 9:26?
9:23.
Right.
I mean, we still got a little bit of time, but I mean, it might not be a bad show.
Right. You never fucking know. KJ, is there a difference between conditional release and standard release? Because I've always known about that one. It's probably Edge and Beth. Nice. I want Beth versus Rhea. Let's go. What are we waiting for on that one?
But you could still get that, and we won't like it, or at least get an
QR code is on the screen. Dominik walks out, and we get a scrambly QR code at Hold
on. I'm behind you, so. Where is it?
QR code on the entrance.
Where the fuck is it?
Dominik's coming out to the ring.
Oh, fucker.
It's a flashy one, folks. And it's on Dominik Mysterio, adding to the speculation. Patricide. Now, Dom comes out. He has a chair. Seth hesitates. And then Dom smiles. They're buddy-buddy. Patricide.
Interessante.
QR code. Hey, Mr. CJ, if you're free.
Oh, I got it on Twitter.
Hunt it. Let's go.
I'm going to retweet it.
The Rock versus Brock Lesnar Survivor Series 2022. Survival Series. No.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Hey, what happened?
No, sorry. No, I just the QR code that I found on Twitter does not. It goes to some random somebody's YouTube channel.
Smartest shit ever. Why are we not posting our QR code right now? Smartest shit ever. Hey man, we got 3 million hits tonight. What happened?
Right.
I posted this QR code and everybody started clicking on it. Ow. I hope Nikki and Piper break up tonight. I hope Nikki's part of the Wyatt Six and she's crazy.
That would be interesting.
I
think they still just need to get her as just Nikki Cross and Piper Niven. Even if you have them still together, just have them actually be themselves.
Well, she can't continue to be almost a superhero. It doesn't make sense anymore. It didn't make sense then, but it definitely doesn't make sense now.
Right.
Fun fact, Jey Uso was the first guy to ever pin Roman on the main roster when the Usos fended with the Shield. With the Shield. Fighted? Whatever he said.
Feuded, I'm assuming.
That's what, feuded makes sense. It's a good show. I did not know that. I like all the old NXT pictures of Sammy and the Usos.
I like how Sammy's forced himself now into all the old family photos.
It's the best shit.
Just photoshopped himself in there.
Right. Absolute Zero says, how is this fight pit match going to work? Well, Nick, how's it going to work? They basically get dropped in a pit and they fight. That's it. It's that simple.
I was gonna say, look up the match, the Lions Den match between Owen Hart and Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, it's really that simple, guys. There's not much to it.
Sorry, don't mind me.
Wee. KJ, that was the issue with this promotion. Made their fans pay for car crash because they knew it was going to entertain. It was going to be entertaining, even though it was detrimental to Ric Flair's health. Money talks. That's the problem. People show up for a paycheck, do all types of shit. So,
yeah, and well, now Jared and Conrad might be starting their own wrestling promotion. So it's only going to get worse.
Goldberg most probably be in Saudi. Yeah, they love having him in Saudi Arabia. So I see that as highly possible.
Yeah, but he doesn't do well.
No,
and then he manages to, headbutt doors. The man almost, crippled the Undertaker in their match.
See, that's the fucked up thing. Okay, look what Dale said. So the rumor is true. The QR code is a tic-tac game. Ends with the rabbit getting washed away in a riptide.
Yes, that's another thing that I forgot about.
Yeah,
right. So that's what it was. Okay, so it is the thing because I found it, but I couldn't get it. That's for anyone that I apologize. I was over here trying to get it because I found it on the
Dominik Mysterio has been the white rabbit the whole time, and this is a setup to get one over on the Judgment Day. Outsmarted them.
I feel like my stomach turned when you said that a little bit. I feel like that might upset quite a bit of your audience.
Yeah, can't happen. There's the first GCW event in Japan starting tonight. Yes, there is, Damian. Congratulations,
Raven. They actually just did the first taping already. Because I was hearing about Yamashita versus Mance Warner. But I don't think it's getting released until like Friday, I want to say.
Yeah. Mysterio going to the top, by the way, folks. We still have a match. Seth has blood on his forehead. True story. There's even a GCW event tonight. Yes, there is. Too bad. Congratulations, Raven, on being inducted into the Impact Hall of Fame. Huge. One of my faves.
Right.
Nikki and Piper break up. What is
this? The
OC? Right. What's up, Tribal Chief? She's a former member of Sanity. Yes, she is. And that's kind of what I want.
Hurricane Rana by Ray into the corner. That's where I'm at.
Right. Now, so what do we make of this tic-tac-toe board?
Like I said, I think this is one that, even if it is a red herring, it's very much aimed to make you think about the Judgment Day.
Ooh.
And think about it. Even if it was "quote unquote" leaked earlier, it came out when when Dom was on screen. When we've got a member of the Judgment Day, all of that.
Those. Yeah. So to your point, if it ties into Judgment Day, Johnny has a fun theory here.
The Bloodline versus the completed Judgment Day. What constitutes the completed Judgment Day?
Just Bray? I don't know. I wouldn't be happy if like Bray just shows
I
up to
don't
be.
think they would lose that match, because then you'd have to, if you're going to have Bray in that match, you have to have Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Roman's not going under before he's going to face Rocket Mania.
So, I will argue that flashing was very Bray-esque as far as Fiendy, and he's very known for his flickering TVs and such. So
yeah,
I don't know where we go with it.
And well, that's the thing, is everybody knows and doesn't know at the same time, and I love it.
So you got Team Diamonds. Oh, this is a riddle of riddles. Help out.
There, you just cracked it right there. Matt Riddle's the White Rabbit. The riddle of riddles.
The riddle of riddle, right?
When he comes out for his match tonight, when he kicks his flip-flops off, it's going to be rabbits that come out. You watch.
Right. Dominik's still sitting at ringside, just minding his own business. Now, it is interesting, like you said, as Dominik Mysterio comes out, who's having daddy issues, we're reminded of the word petricide.
We're reminded of that, where you've got the Riptide that ties into Rhea Ripley. And again, the first thing everybody jumped on was the Purple Club and
Purple Light.
Finn Bálor.
We did have one of the live shows had purple lighting. So a lot of people were surmising about that. Yeah. So right at the end, so even like I said, I'm not sure what show it was, but when they had the blink, all the boards around the ring, all the LEDs went yellow, and everyone's like, "What does yellow mean?" So like, fuck, it looks very demonic. We don't know anything. There's too many clues.
Well, I feel like at this point, it's also because they do everything just at live shows and all of that, that you could say anything, and someone out there is going to believe you. Like, they just let a wild rabbit go in the ring, and just a white rabbit ran across the ring when we went to commercial, and they'd be like, "Yeah, that means something, right?"
Right. No, you should really see the video of when they turn the boards yellow. The hard cam view, it's wicked. It's just like the whole arena looks like hell. It's really cool.
Nice.
Okay, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Steph.
The other day, it's Oscar's birthday today.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were a birthday counter.
Oh, Mrs. 619. Now I'm starting to feel like Seth is going to win this one. Interesting.
Do you hear what the crowd's chanting right now? Well, at least on my end, they're chanting, "Dom is useless."
Oh,
Dom is useless.
That is accurate.
Right. You're not wrong.
I really hope that if anything else, I would almost hope that like Bray would make Judgment Day a target, that kind of thing, opposed to joining them or redefining them, or
that goes into, I don't know. Well, even with the Hangman game, the rabbit did spell out demon before, like when it was first guessing and everything. So that's another potential Finn tie-in.
Yeah, true.
So maybe like with what JV's saying here, if I have a feeling Finn Bálor is going to leave Judgment Day before Bray joins. So do we go back though to the Bray Finn feud, to where we got Sister Abigail, which was just Bray with a lace veil over him, and Pumpkin Finn Bálor?
Pumpkin Finn Bálor. Yeah, no, I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But why would Finn leave? I mean, right now people are speaking highly of it. I haven't liked any of this. Oh, here we go again.
619, and then a Hurricane Run on the outside.
Oh shit, Mamacita's here.
Oh, Dom's got a chair.
Tommy's got a chair.
But then throws it down and does the whole Eddie, like, come on, hit me.
Yeah, he's doing the hit me thing again. And there we go. See, I wasn't sure who was going to mess up the match. But Seth about to get the pin here.
I like how they all have to wear their, like, purple Judgment Day, flag and everything, too.
So weird. Why did he choose to do that submission? Oh, I guess he's trying to prove he's ready for the. He's got a pit fight pit coming up, so he's got to work on his submissions.
Exactly, he's got to work on his jiu-jitsu and everything.
Yeah, Corey just said what I said. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, Graves.
So Seth Rollins picks up the submission victory. I'm still want to. Sorry,
I didn't think he would tap him out. I think a stomp and a pin would have sufficed.
Right. I'm still interested to find out where in that match he got busted open.
Yeah, it was early on too, Nick.
And well, that's so random. It's just like a little dot, like we talked about at that point when we first noticed it. It's clearly accidental. Like that wasn't supposed to happen.
It could have been his boot, his mask. It could have been anything that caught him just a certain way, depending on what it was. But he got a little gash on his forehead.
Wait, Dale said there's a QR code on the front announce table. What?
Wait, what?
Are you just talking about the Connor's Cure thing that's there? I don't see any QR code unless I must have missed it.
I gotta dig.
Oh, you're good.
Trending the White Rabbit.
But
latest clue on the White Rabbit 40701.
Run that by me again.
40701. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Sean Rossap from Fightful. The White Rabbit reaching out about 40701. Is that like a 90210 kind of thing?
I have no idea.
It is the zip code of Corbin, Kentucky, a town WWE runs sometimes out there. Okay.
Do you want to dig into this and I'll go for a bit?
I was about to go. I just got to check something out and then we'll switch out.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, you're good.
Be right back.
So you got me, folks. But right now I've got Bobby Lashley and Riddle talking it out backstage. Maybe we get. Oh, we're seeing them dapping them up. I was about to say maybe we get Bobby Lashley versus Riddle. That's something that will work in a fight pit. And up next, we've got the Panda Express reunited, Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano. As there's a random security guy passed out backstage. They're taking on Alpha Academy. So let me know who you got for that match. Breaking news, Chris Jericho versus Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Championship Wednesday on Dynamite. Why? I get it, and I'm a fan of Bandito. I still don't like the idea that Chris Jericho has the AEW World or the Ring of Honor World title. And I get that it's because, in part, obviously, Jericho had everything set up, all of that. Oh, they're trying to get a name attached to Ring of Honor so they can try and work out a TV deal. Well, you know who also would have been really good for that has an actual history in Ring of Honor and could still go in that style? Bryan Danielson. So you could have had him win it. I know, obviously, he would have had to face Claudio for it. But again, that just goes back to, I think Tony just has no idea what he's doing with Ring of Honor. So I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if Bandito wins it and this was all some sort of weird way how to get the Ring of Honor title from Jonathan Gresham back to Bandito because they couldn't have the match before because of 19. But yeah. What is the White Rabbit? The Fiend Bray Wyatt return to Raw. Potentially, Raz, potentially. Demon is what it actually spelled in case. Yes, I think KJ looked into that and there was some sort of meaning, but it was a little bit of a reach-a-do, but with just the last part there. Rey Mysterio wrestles with a knee brace might be it. I don't think so. I mean, the man's, I still remember the, do not try this at home little vignettes that they had. And he was, I've had so many surgeries on my knee. So I think that man's, with the high flying he does, the man's had knee issues his whole career. So I don't think he's, looking at the back door right now. Never fear, Larry is here. Larry, what up? It's the birthplace of Colonel Sanders. That is interesting. So I guess the whole theory of with whatever location that was in Kentucky were apparently just the White Rabbit's a big fan of the Colonel. Leave Tony's toys alone. Oh God, yeah. I've been saying this for the longest time. Tony Khan is not the actual boss of AEW. I don't know who is. But it's certainly not Tony with the way he handles that whole situation. That is just a grown man who was born with a silver spoon stuck up his ass, who is now just playing with action figures, is the way he sees it. And he's just now the cool kid, finally. He's actually able to hang out with these wrestlers that he still marks out for. So he's got to keep everybody happy. That's why during that media scrum, he had no idea to handle that. That's why he still has active wrestlers on his roster who at one point were your tag team champions and your world champion, who are also executive vice presidents in the company. The man he's out of his depth, and he surrounds himself with people who are out of their depth. Johnny Gargano and Kevin Owens for the win. Yeah, that's the way I'm going with it. I think Panda Express reuniting, and also they're the babyface team, so I think that they've got to pick up the win. Now, do we see them maybe just kind of forming as a tag team, and that's, a new tag team going forward? I know I've speculated about Sammy and KO teaming together, but maybe they're the ones that pull Sammy away from the bloodline. I don't know. What? Take note, the internal 7 is written. What? There's the video. What? I can't see the video. What? The inmates run the asylum. Yes, that's exactly what happens with AEW. Brock Lesnar added his book for Crown Jewel. What? Where is Brock Lesnar booked for Crown Jewel? I haven't seen anything saying that. I don't think Brock Lesnar wants to come back at all. And I don't know what feud you put him in when it comes to coming back to WWE, unless you're going to put him with or to face Bobby Lashley, but then you're having him for kind of a mid-card title. Had to leave the other channel. Host was barely reading. Well, no, you shouldn't be anywhere else. You should be right here with the Wrasslin 4 Live Network, because we are here covering anything and everything when it comes to professional wrestling, whether it be WWE, what? AEW, what? Impact, what? NWA, what? GCW, what? XPW, what? BCW, what? House of Glory, what? Wrestling Revolver, what? We're here covering anything and everything when it comes to professional wrestling. So this is the place you want to be to get any of your pro wrestling content, because we are here live damn near 7 days a week. So be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. We are the fastest growing channel on YouTube right now. If this were so I've got Alpha Academy coming out right now, waving the flags and everything. So they're very much, going where the Chad Gable literally looks like he just took his flag like straight out of like someone's classroom in an elementary school and is just waving it around. if this were the 90s, Hogan and Nash would have sucked him dry and not, yeah, pause on that. Well, no, I think that's exactly what the Young Bucks and Kenny and quite a few others are actually doing when it comes to Tony. Of they're taking advantage of that situation, and they've done Nash and Hogan one better, some of them, and made themselves executive vice presidents. And so Gargano's coming out right now. So let me know who you have for this match, folks. Whether it's the Alpha Academy or the Panda Express. I think I've got to go with Gargano and KO Panda Express all the way. And that's not because I'm hungry. Nick, the European 7 was used. What? What is the European 7? What? QR code goes to the coordinates of the outline of the pink body in Italy, apparently. What? I feel like I'm missing everything right now because I'm watching the match live and y'all are just kind of saying statements. Corbin, Kentucky. Oh, so now Baron Corbin's involved in this too? I thought he was dealing with JBL. Nick, do you and KJ sleep? Barely, if you can call it that, I'd say, at least for me. I don't know about KJ. I think we both might be halfway nocturnal at this point. But no, it's just the power of the mind, folks. Not together. I didn't go there. You went there, KJ. So I see where your mind was at. Funny how Adam Page is the one that dodged everything. Yes. Oh, and KO's tearing up a sign. But yeah, and now he's the one that has a AEW title shot after this whole situation. He's the quote unquote brainless idiot, I believe is the term Punk used. And now he's going to face Moxley for the title. Like, CM Punk's got to just, he must have broken at least 3 things in his house when that whole match went down. So we're about to kick off right now between the Alpha Academy and Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano. So if you haven't given me a prediction so far, let me know who you're taking. I know a lot of people wanted Gargano and Tommaso to go back to being Team DIY, but you can tell Hunter's always been a fan of the indies, honestly, with the guys that he signed, the guys that he really backs, like KO, like Sammy, like Johnny, like Tommaso. So it's not to me outside of his realm to bring back a team or reform a team like Panda Express. So we've got Gargano and Gable kicking it off right now. Oh, Otis tags in. So looks like we're going to get Otis versus KO. And the crowd's super excited. I know, obviously, Canadian hero Kevin Owens, and they're in Edmonton, Canada. But I still find it funny since it is Alberta and, KO is more of a Quebec, Montreal guy. But Christ, in Vancouver the other night, he came out with a Vancouver Canucks jersey on and got cheered like no other. Big drop kick from KO, and we get another tag in. So now we've got Owens versus Gable. So I think I'm the only one who's given a prediction for this match so far, folks. So let me know who you're taking. Moonsault. Now, is that going to be the only White Rabbit kind of tease that we get tonight? Is it going to be just one of those of, if you got it, you got it. If you missed it, you missed it. Or are we going to still get a little bit more? Because SmackDown was teasing a specific time. That the one going into tonight was just teasing tonight's show and the arena. So Hunter, Hunter is a student of the game. He knows that the Indies is today's territories. A little bit, yeah. I think that goes without saying, but he did also, when he did start NXT UK, he pretty much snatched up everybody that was good on the UK independent scene and almost killed that for a second. Dale taking KO's team, so Panda Express. DeMarcus taking Johnny and KO. Buddy Murphy leaving as well. Yes, we did talk about that earlier, JV. Veer Mahan and Sangra tag team debut at NXT Live event a couple days ago. Yeah, that's been the whole talk, is that they've moved Veer back down and they've reunited that tag team. Oh, Christ, I can't remember the actual name. It's like something sure. But no, I think that that's a good fit. They weren't, I think surprisingly, somehow Veer was a Vince guy and Hunter just didn't really know what to do with them. I mean, Christ, they didn't know what to do with them to start with. How long did we get, the Veer is coming video packages, pause, before he actually debuted? And the most I really remember him doing was kind of throwing around Rey and Dominik Mysterio for a little bit, and then he kind of just disappeared into thin air again. So I think him going down to NXT, and especially if they're going to revamp and repackage NXT, is a good situation for him and for Sang as well.
Well, I am back, and I had to step away because I had to look at this QR code. Dude, this video is actually kind of gnarly. So
send it to me or something, because
it's in the chat.
I've had everyone throwing stuff out, and I just have to keep saying what, because
Go grab a pause. I sent the link over. If you click on it in our channel chat, it's interesting, dude. And I'll talk about it while you're catching up to speed. But I had to do the same thing. It was just too hard to balance both. So that's it, buddy. Well, folks, you are stuck with this pretty face for a little bit as Big Nick grabs a pause for the cause and catches up on some of the buzz around social media right now. But we are rolling through. We're about an hour and 20 minutes into live stream tonight, as we do for all the shows. I know you guys, a lot of you out there know that we do this for all the shows. Even this past weekend, we were on for House of Glory. We don't miss anything, folks. We try and catch as much as humanly possible. And that being said right now, and I will get to these comments, but I did get the QR code and just going through this video of like, it's Attitude Era WWE, and it's got the overlay of who killed the world. And oops, just kicked me out. Uh-oh. One second. Let me get back into that. But yeah, it's really interesting as far as what are they trying to tell us now? Like, who killed the world? You did. Feed your head. But there's DX, there's The Rock, there's Kurt Angle, there's a Shadow, there's Edge, there's Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Undertaker, Al Snow with head, Austin 316. So who killed the world? You did. Like the wrestling world? Is this a reference to the fact that the WWE became a monopoly? Larry, KJ, when was the last time you slept 8 hours? I would say in 2022, I might have done that twice. Ish. I generally get about 4. That's kind of how I roll. Where were we with this? KO wins. Buddy Murphy leaving as well. We touched on that. I love Rhea Ripley. Good choice, Fabian. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Hey, gorgeous. Where the hell is the video? Actually, I wonder if I can get the link over. Give me 1 second, folks. And actually, Nick, if you can hear me, which I'm sure you can, if you have that link, can you drop it in the chat? KJ, when was the last time you slept? I got that one. See, I'm still sleepy. A couple days ago, I watched Chris Masters wrestling in PCW on TV. On YouTube was a good match versus Primetime. Yeah, Chris Masters has done well for himself. I mean, he's in NWA most of the time, and he's done well there as well. But yeah, no, he's not bad. Thank you, Nick. See, the boy's got my back. But there's the link there, folks. Copy, paste it, drop it in. I'll take you to an offshoot of the WWE website. And yeah, check out the video. There's a lot that people are going to have to peel away from this video. Again, more hints, but now who killed the world? And it's referencing nothing but 90s wrestling, like late 90s Attitude Era wrestling. And, you know, the DX reference, Triple H is in it. Like, could this be the fact that the Clique is now running the show? What if it's Vince? What if it was always Vince? Could you imagine? Vince McMahon is the White Rabbit. Sharpshooter! KO got Mr. Shoosh. The crowd is going bananas for the sharpshooter. And obviously you heard the pops and the cheers for KO. Good old Canadian boy. Here comes Otis, though. So now, the other thing about the coordinates, like a lot of people are saying, well, maybe it's Baron Corbin. Maybe Baron Corbin's involved because it's Corbin, Kentucky. Now, again, any facts are on the fly. We are live. We're picking this up as we go along. So by all means, folks, let us know if you have any facts that we haven't covered. Orlando Jordan in a Playboy bunny outfit. Dun, dun, dun. Right? Orlando Jordan. There's a name I haven't heard in a minute. Yeah, White Rabbit is Bray. Reminds me a lot of the video when he faced Cena at Mania. That's what I was thinking. I like that. I Google who killed the world. It shows Mad Max reference. I like that. Interesting. Is that what they're like turning wrestling into the Thunderdome? Who it's the WWE. Anything can happen. That's what it feels like all of a sudden, Curtis. I would argue for the longest time, and I mean, we've been doing these streams for quite a while, and legitimately, you couldn't say that for a long time about the WWE. You couldn't say, oh my God, this is what it means. At the end of the day, it's Gilbert. It really was. Now, I like this one. I said this before. But again, then you're kind of disappointed, maybe? I don't know. But could it be Shane McMahon behind it all? It was me. It was me all along, Dad. He leaked the emails. There you go. Also, something called Steampunk, Cyberpunk, and Solarpunk. Okay. Was that meant to be steampunk, by the way, I imagine? Oh, Gargano. By the way, decent match. Otis just pancaked KO. Almost forgot there's a match going on. So much happening here, folks. Anything except something entertaining. Big clothesline by Otis. John Cena killed the world. Interesting. And there was definitely, now I'm going to bring it back up. I almost wish I could share it, but it's, copyright that shit. Now, what else are we getting in this video? Now, people talked a lot about the font. The font has been changed from that, kind of spiky font, that brush font, into more of a rounded font. Yeah, Bret Hart, The Rock, an astronaut, MTV. Somebody playing baseball. Was that Jerry the King Lawler? Cody Rhodes in the mask. Interesting. Now, I'm going to just check real quick. I haven't listened to this with sound. There is sound. I'll turn that down. I don't. Really? All right. Well, I hadn't heard it with sound, and that makes it even more compelling. As you can see, who's saying what. Mike, the code is written with the European 7. Ooh. It's Bunny Dust. Austin Theory. Gargano being pushed to the outside. Austin Theory misses with the suitcase, eats a super kick. See, it's all coming together. It's all coming together, Mike. I have no idea what's coming together. Yep. There you go. Johnny Gargano with the 1, 2, 3. As expected, Panda Express with a successful tag match tonight. Who are they showing in the audience? There you go. Johnny and KO giving a big hug. Theory's pissed. Match has been good. Steampunk correct. Listen, I want to see, and by the way, hi, DeMarcus. I want to see glorious Robert Roode return, but let's be real. He's not the White Rabbit. It would just be really nice to get him back. There you go. Larry, the ultimate. Could you imagine? Does he have a White Rabbit tattoo? Do we know? There's AJ Styles. Okay, I'm looking in the background. All right, so AJ's mad at the Judgment Day. All right, there's a character. Oh, who's here? Finn Bálor's here. All right. Shane's father has not mattered to the universe, so not Shane. I don't know. You don't think his father mattered, Mike? KJ, you know this. Only Americans write 7s without a straight line. Is that really? Is that like I know I write one with a line through it, but is that really just only Americans don't? I didn't know that. There you go. Makes sense. It's the bunny from AEW. Rather see her than Bray or any other bums. Oh, Mike. You got to be, if you like wrestling, you got to kind of buy into this a little bit. There you go. Listen, you're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. Larry agrees, or at least with some of them. All right. So Finn and AJ exchange words, and Omos is back. Omos is back. This show has me looking over people's shoulders, trying to see if there's a bird or something in the background. The ceiling's blue. What does it mean? All right, we're in another commercial, folks, so I will take a second to remind everybody we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. We do this every night. We don't stop. We keep going and going and going. We have become the Iron Men of YouTube. We grind at a different level, and we love bringing you all the live action, live updates, keeping you in the know with what's going on with wrestling at the time. We have a lot of fun doing it. Let everybody we're here nonstop. And if you want wrestling content, this is the place to get it. We got more coming your way. And stay tuned for exciting original content as well, and our weekly podcast, Let's Rumble. Do not forget that you can go to Alt Wrestling Tees. You see it there on Instagram. You can also go down to the link below, click on it. It will take you to Redbubble. You can check out Alt Wrestling Tees' entire catalog, but you can get the Wrasslin for Life Network t-shirts inspired by the hosts that do rock it here all the goddamn time, where you have the CJ Cut the Shit t-shirt. You have the Mr. Every Night. And then, of course, you have the What t-shirt. That's right. The What t-shirts. Yes, folks, each of us got our own little shirt, and we do have the Wrasslin for Life limited edition one there as well. Go check out Alt Wrestling Tees now and get yourself a little bit of memorabilia like our buddy Victor did. Don't miss out. Don't forget. We greatly appreciate all the support and love. And you can also go to SeatGeek. That's right. You can go to SeatGeek and use the code Wrasslin, like in the title of the channel, Wrasslin, and you get $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Pick an event, a sports event, a concert, whatever you want to go to. When you go to checkout, use the code Wrasslin and save yourself $20 on that purchase. You can use it on a t-shirt. It's pretty sweet deal. So don't forget that, folks. And once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for the support and love. We've don't know how to hit buttons apparently. We've been here nonstop. We've climbed over 800 subscribers, so thank you for that. And we continue to grow, and the views have been off the charts, so we appreciate it all. And that being said, keep this chat going, keep it live. For fans, by fans, as always. What is your opinion? More QR codes, more rumors, more things to talk about. What does it all mean? Is it Bray? Is it not Bray? Is it? I told you, I think the White Rabbit is Bo Dallas. I think Bray's behind him, but I think we're going to get someone else before we get Bray as a swerve. Saw another security guard taken out tonight. We always see security guards taken out. So Punk has a rabbit foot tattoo. Ooh, Larry, it's getting deep. Now, could you imagine it's CM Punk? And he comes back and like that video is kind of like he's pissed off at like Triple H still. And they play up that rivalry. Can't be Punk. He's hurt. He's under contract. That would be crazy. Listen, I will sue this company and all the EVPs in it, and I will not give up unless you cut me loose and let me go free. I don't know. How bold is Papa Paul? How unlikely of that, will that ever come to be? And 52 jobs on his resume. I got to catch up. Jacob, what does Jacob say? Hey, what did that sign say? KO ripped from the fan. I missed it. Sorry, Jacob. I was in rabbit research mode. So if any fan caught what it says, let me know.
I didn't catch it, but yeah, you were down the rabbit hole. Now that I've pulled myself back up out of that rabbit hole. I find it very interesting that you could go one of two ways with this whole thing. I've seen stuff that go to the Kentucky thing and, it's Corbin, so it's got to be tied to Corbin. I saw someone that found a hotel that had a Wyndham name in it in Corbin. Shut up. They're like, it's confirmed they're teaming up together. But then if you put it as coordinates, it goes to a giant pink rabbit over in Italy. Like, what are the coincidences that happens? So I'm very much of the mindset of it's either you go down the rabbit hole and now you're just getting so distracted. You're getting way too many answers, way too many different pathways you can go down, or you're just getting more answers. I still think it's Bray. It still has to be Bray. Whether he has extras with him, that's one thing.
He's not coming alone. Oh.
What?
So, what is this?
I've got Gable and Theory with having a chat backstage, and now Theory's got a phone call.
Yeah. Who's on the phone?
It's for Gable. Kurt Angle.
Sounds like Hulk Hogan. I think it's Kurt Angle. I don't know who it is. Who was he making fun of, man? Talking through this shit. Bad Bunny. Can't be Bad Bunny. No, Anna. I'm sorry. I said it was a European 7. I believe you.
All right, we got it.
Not Canada. That's a fake country. All right. Shut the doors now. Start building the wall. Let's go. What if Eric Rowan is the White Rabbit? It's a possibility. I think he could be involved.
But so someone's laid down the challenge to Chad Gable in his hometown of St. Paul, Minnesota.
I think it was Kurt Angle, but it sounded like Hulk Hogan. They were making fun of somebody, and that person phoned through and said, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, someone was very much just using a voice distortion.
Oh, was it Bret Hart?
Could you?
For fuck's sake, these guys are out to lunch.
Yeah.
Where's our fact checkers when we need them? Braun on the call. That's what it was, Braun.
Braun can't
Sounded
put
like Hulk Hogan, I
that
was
coherent of a sentence together.
I'm like Bret Hart. No, I don't think so.
It was everyone's
Braun.
saying it was Braun. I'm still saying I don't think he could put. He can't talk that literate for that long.
Yeah, but I mean, what are we doing, Braun, at this point?
As I say that, the next thing I know, he's gonna fucking smash through my wall like the goddamn Kool-Aid man.
Oh shit!
So we've got Omos versus local enhancement talent,
and they're getting enhanced, all right.
Yeah. And we've got MVP at ringside. These men are just getting thrown around.
Did he ask you if you've ever kissed the rabbit between the ears? That's the question. Anyone recognize the voice on the phone? It's Braun Strowman, apparently. Missed that completely. When the White Rabbit is revealed as Bray Wyatt, Triple H is a genius with the promos. I love the storyline. Jason, it's hard to disagree. Curious to see where this goes and how it plays out and what happens and what it all means. This video is crazy, Nick. Like, the whole video is a shot at, who killed the world. And it's all Attitude Era WWE. The time where WWE became a monopoly in wrestling.
Is it really that, though? Because you've got Papa Shango. You've got, I think it might have been Ole Anderson when he had like the mask up and everything. It goes through a bunch of the history of wrestling. And you've got other shots. I don't think it goes that far
back, though. We got The Rock, we got Randy, there's Papa Shango, which would have been the 90s. It's all 90s. Kurt Angle. Then MTV, which the Spaceman. I don't know who the fuck's playing baseball. So that's what I'm thinking. It's like 90s wrestling destroyed the world. Like, I don't know.
It could be.
Everything in this video, I believe, is a 90s reference. And I'm trying to like slow play it, but the player that WWE used is being very difficult about.
Oh yeah.
Is that like the clown playing baseball?
I have no idea. But you're not too far off. I still think it could just I almost halfway want to give everything a red herring label at this point.
Yeah, but they're not giving like
this is very deliberate, but it's just trying to figure out the message there.
To me, it's really referencing, and part of me quickly got to kind of surmise that what if it's a shot at the fact that DX, maybe that's when we see them at the DX reunion.
Maybe.
Maybe it's them that ruined wrestling.
That would be really meta for Paul to book something like that. I don't know if he's that good. Omos has very clearly squashed the
Dexter's a hockey player. It hasn't happened yet, but Dexter's about to come. Wait till I'm guessing. But it looks like Dexter's
we keep seeing all the Oilers jerseys.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's wearing a goalie mask with player uniform equipment, but I know the Americans aren't that great at hockey. So
what the shots fired?
As somebody said, it wasn't a real country. So gold medals say we're a real country. Spaceman Max on.
Yeah, so see, I'm saying that there's other stuff besides just Attitude in there.
Yeah, okay.
I think it might just be WWF as a whole.
With Conan, I didn't catch Conan.
Well,
but is that not like the Monday Night Wars, like that? Like that? I think
Monday Night Raw, yeah,
like that era, right? Like Max Moon, I missed as well. Jeez.
Yeah, so I've got Dexter doing his best terrible Wayne Gretzky cosplay because he's got a goalie helmet on to hide his face. I think that's because that's the only way you could hide his face. Someone please explain to me Dexter's obsession with The Miz, because right now it looks like he's grabbing him for a passionate kiss, and I don't think that's the idea that they're going for.
No, I still don't get where we're going with this. I don't get it at all. What does everybody want?
Pause. Set me up, and I can't hit that home run.
Right. So we got Road Dogg saying world. We got a bunny. We had some type of scuffle. Kurt Angle. Now there's a
pull it up if we can.
I don't like. I was thinking about it. I just think we might get. I might have to blur it out.
Flaggity daggity.
It might get flagged, but if you screen share your Twitter with no sound, you might get away with it. You know, they can be so picky.
Yeah.
Can you check out my comment before? What does everyone want?
Yes, we just read it.
Okay.
You made your joke.
I'm looking forward to the return of MLW Fusion soon on YouTube. The first episode of the new season. Taya Valkyrie, it's going to defend her MLW Women's Championship on the first episode. Should be good, Damian.
I think, yeah. MLW is something I think we keep trying to keep an eye on of trying to figure out how we're going to work it in or anything like that. Because it's hard to always catch it before it's too lost in the shuffle.
Right. That's funny, Mike. Nope. When was the last time y'all saw Ali? Remember, listen, respectfully, fuck that shit. No. That if it was like Ali was the White Rabbit, he comes out with his fucking palm glowing again.
It's just got a red circle. That's the red circle.
That's the red circle. Oh, hey, do you know what I found funny? And I think this is a complete coincidence. Mm-hmm. But everyone's showing like pictures of the Rogers Center. And for us Canadians, we all know what the Rogers logo looks like. A red fucking circle. Right on the side of the building.
Really?
Right? Rogers Cable, their logo, Google that shit. It's literally, it's not exactly a circle, but it's circular, red. And so people were like taking pictures of the side of the arena. Like, look, there's a red circle on the side of the building. I'm like, that's got to be a little bit serendipitous. There's no way.
I think that's very much like I was saying before of how you could go two ways, even just with the video that we got. And even you were reading into it. Oh, it's tied into the Attitude Era. Oh, it's tied into this. There's a million different ways you can go with everything. And that's what makes this so intriguing. And I'm of two minds of, are they doing all of this so you lose focus of the real thing that's going on? Or is it literally you go down the rabbit hole and you get more answers, but you don't know which is which?
I think the QR codes are breadcrumbs. Now, it'd be funny if it was like JBL was the one.
Yeah.
Corbin and Bray, and that's what this has all been. Like a big super faction.
JBL just comes out and he's funded, Bray and Corbin pairing together.
The only team to squash DX would be the Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, they tried that in Saudi and that didn't go so well.
No. Oh shit. Just pet him.
What?
He just pets him.
Yeah, I see the Rogers Place logo. It's a little.
Yeah, it's a stretch. It's a reach. It's a little serendipitous.
But it's one of those of you couldn't have played that better. It's like how if you put the numbers that they gave in this video for coordinates, it pulls up a pink rabbit in like Italy or something like that. Like that's one of those of you can't plan that, like, or you can't just, that's not a cool.
Yo!
I've got Nikki almost a wrestler in the ring right now.
Is here. Wait for it. We got a debut.
Oh, wow. What? Well, you knew her husband had already signed, so you were just waiting for when she was going to show up, too.
Right to the main roster. Fuck it. Let's go.
Right. And it's interesting. Well, because some people had even speculated maybe she went to AEW while Johnny went to WWE. But we have Candice LeRae back in WWE. on Monday Night Raw versus Nikki, Almost a Wrestler.
Now, this is the first time we've seen her since she had a baby.
Yeah, very valid point.
Sir!
Honestly, when I first kind of heard the what sounded like the music box crank or the
jacket, it was wicked.
I thought of Alexa. I was like, why are we getting this hyped about Alexa?
Right? No, at first it came on and I'm like, oh shit, Piper's got something new going on. No. Candace, Victor, welcome, buddy.
What up, Vic? Yeah. It's Repo Man. Repo Man's the White Rabbit.
No, that was the funniest thing. What's the daughter Repo Man doing on my TV?
Oh, yes. That's even better. That's better than Almost a Wrestler, honestly.
The brothers aren't coming back. I don't think so. I'm not sure if I got this one, Jason. I think Dexter is the plant for Bray, the White Rabbit of the faction. Bray, Alexa, Cross. But why is he fucking with Miz for? Well, what did Miz do to this man?
Is it one of those, like we talked about, I think when we did our whole kind of White Rabbit episode of Rumble and everything, of maybe it's just they're giving like guys like that, guys like Cross, guys like Braun, placeholder kind of stuff of something that they could drop like a bad habit and you're not going to be too upset about.
Right. Well, I mean, a part of it is, I mean, I guess you could make a case where if it is some
backstabber.
Well, that's it. Just dusted Nikki.
Candace up top.
The Poison Pixie is back. Big win. Some love.
Oh.
How about no?
Yeah. How about no, you crazy big bastard?
No.
Well, now with all the black heel gear instead of the
she took the mask off.
Maybe we're gonna finally get Nikki Cross back.
She looks like she's going crazy. She's sitting in the corner.
She's the White Rabbit. She's gonna pop out bunny ears.
That's what it is the whole time, right?
She's got butterflies on her knee pad, so I mean, we ain't going.
They got me looking around. I'm looking for fucking Bray's face in the crowd.
Trying to listen dressed as the Fiend in the front row or something.
Right, trying to listen to my partner talk, and I'm staring at shit. Fuck you, WWE.
Yeah, folks, we are paying attention, but we are still like.
Right. Well, that's why we had to ask like, hey, who was on the phone?
Right. Well, it's like even speaking of JBL, when we missed that his horns were on the front of the limousine because we were busy talking.
Right. Exactly. Well, yeah, there was horns on that limo. It's the best part is when we sit here and we're surmising what it could be. Like,
right.
We were like, motherfuckers, it was right there. But yeah, anyway, Nick, we now have another clue, and my gut instinct when I first saw it, and we're getting a Crown Jewel hype up video thing recap. So, my gut instinct when I watched that video was it encompassed a time frame in which the WWE took over wrestling, and the sentiment of who killed the world. You did. I mean, to me, I really felt like that, those little snippets, and I'll watch it again. But I think the bulk of those clips and the wrestlers involved were all clips from that era, that Monday Night Wars time that came to an end. And from that moment on, the WWE did whatever they wanted. And those, I mean, if Bray's going to hate somebody, why not the people that destroyed his character over and over?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're not far off of that. Most of, the lines that they used in that video are from that era, or even at least, into the 2000s, everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I had to be halfway the contrarian and point out, here's a little clip that they used. But yeah, no, overall, that's a solid theory and everything.
It was just my gut feel of like, yeah, it just feels like, and then the irony of they just announced this whole anniversary for DX, and the Click is running the fucking show now. It just, for me, it kind of like, oh, wait a minute, is there something to this?
It would be the ultimate, I guess, kind of fight the system character to do in WWE. Of now you're going against literally the guy that's running everything. Like,
well, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say more of like that whole, like that era is what's built WWE, and now they're the ones that's completely in control. Like you've got Sean in charge of NXT, you've got Hunter in charge of WWE, and you talked about how they're going to have the DX reunion.
It's the new ministry. It's going to be Vince in charge of like it's Vince behind all of this. It was me.
For you imagine Vince just comes out and he's got a rabbit bunny ears.
Right.
It was me. Paul,
like a Wyatt 6, and they'll start destroying everybody, and like then they'll like kidnap Stephanie and put her. Never mind. We saw it once. I don't know if we get away with that in 2022.
Yeah, I don't know if that stuff's gonna fly on the USA Network in 2022.
Right, but I mean, realistically, man. And again, I could be completely wrong, and this could be a complete, dead end as far as where it goes. But just watching those clips and seeing like the Road Dogg there, and I mean, even to have Cody Rhodes back when he was, why is his nickname eluding me when he was wearing the mask?
It was like Dark Cody.
No, but when he was like ravishing Cody Rhodes, but it was what was the bullshit?
Yeah, I still can't think of it right now.
It's still in my mind, dude.
All I could think of was dashing Cody Rhodes.
Dashing. That's what I was looking for. Dashing. Ding. Survey said. Okay, we got it.
Right. Show me potato salad.
The Weekend songs.
What?
Ronnie. I'm the White Rabbit. Everyone's the White Rabbit. CJ's the White Rabbit. David Arquette's the White Rabbit, apparently.
Bad Bunny's the White Rabbit. Bo Dallas is the White Rabbit. I feel like I could do a whole 10-minute what? Just
oh shit, yeah.
All right. Well, no, you got Adam Rose, what? Bad Bunny, what? We'll burn everyone's ears out.
Right. No, I was waiting. I was strapped in. Nikki took the mask off. Pause. Yes, about goddamn time.
Right. Let her go back to actually being a talented wrestler.
You can't be almost a superhero. A, it was stupid to begin with. But B, you're a villain. You're a bad guy. You're a fucking heel, and you're still almost a superhero. So are you not really far from a fucking superhero at that point? It just became dumb on top of dumb on top of dumb. No Nivens. I'm hoping Nivens gets some love. Some wrestling love. Come on, no?
No, you're fine. My brain was going to Bivens for some reason.
Bivens! My favorite. Gasp. Can we replace Saxton with a QR code? You could replace Saxton with a pylon. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I think he's talking right now. I don't know how many times he's done that this evening.
You could replace Saxton with a soundboard. You really just have to hit certain buttons at certain times. Right. Wow, great point, Cody.
All right. You know what, though? Look, Finn rocking a purple X t-shirt.
Oh, that's playing into that.
Yeah, that's fucking playing.
That's leaning into that.
Yeah, I know, though. Yeah. Now I'm looking for a parakeet in the background again. Oh, I lost my buddy. How is everyone doing right now? I'm just going to flip. Oh, no, he's coming back.
Don't hit buttons. Don't hit buttons. I moved my mouse the wrong way and tapped the wrong thing. Yeah.
I feel like it's been a minute since you've done that, so it's all right.
Right. Yeah. I'm good for that once a week, I feel like. But yeah, with Finn wearing the purple X shirt, I was about to say I was still just getting college game day, but with Finn wearing a purple X shirt, that's leaning heavy into that. Especially we got the QR code showed up when Dom was coming out.
Yes. So Yeah, man. Like they're really digging into like I have been adamant that like maybe he comes back and fucks with them, but now they're like playing games. Like you said, the QR code comes up when Dom comes out. Petricide was a thing. Their storyline is, definitely heading that way.
Right.
Dude, it's a lot. And there's a little purple light behind them. The little boxes lit up.
Well,
but that purple X t-shirt's killing me right now. That is rude.
I've called them the Ministry of Main Event before, but now they may end up being really like the Ministry, especially if Bray comes back and kind of has that Undertaker type role.
Right. No, dude, it's
like
I said, what I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, finish that thought. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it's the Attitude Era's Judgment Day.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Point ahead, look smart, people. That's all you got to do.
Ahead, look smart.
Even if you're completely wrong, just point at your head. You look smart.
I think I've set the channel record for tweets in one night or one day today, and they're all Bray Wyatt tweets.
I've done that.
Damn, DirecTV froze because of the rain or because of Bray. Think about it, Victor.
Right. So White Rabbit's going to show up in your house. I got to echo.
Wrasslin White Rabbit. WWW Wrasslin. Telling you, the White Rabbit is Rosebud.
It's the bunny from the Rosebuds.
Yeah. Mike Stacker is up to number 5 now, I think.
What?
I waited for it. It was perfect. It's 9:00. Do you know where the Wrasslin White Rabbit is? Why? Right here with us, as always. And that's what we're doing. We're breaking it live. We're jumping on. We're trying to get as much information as possible. You shut up over there. We're trying to get as much information as possible. Trying to weed through some of the garbage posts and some of the nonsense out there. But yes, apparently there's a pink rabbit in Italy. Tell me about it. You're Italian. Let's go.
I have no freaking clue.
You had the flag on your wall. Tell me about the pink rabbit.
No, I don't know nothing about no pink rabbit. But that's the thing. I'm getting an echo from somewhere, but
probably me just yelling into the mic.
That's fine. But you absolutely like that. Like, I think you even said it with like the arena that they're at tonight, how their logo is kind of a red circle. Those aren't just coincidences.
Yes. But when you have coordinates that lead to anything rabbit, now, like,
they weren't shown as coordinates. They were just shown as a set of numbers, and someone ran it as coordinates.
True. And again, I heard someone else talk about this recently, as far as nobody's taking Finn Balor's career and comparing them out to all the videos, or taking Damian Priest's career and comparing them out to all the videos. We're just focused on it's got to be Bray. We're making it fit for Bray. I do admit a lot of that is happening here.
A little bit, but I feel like that's also not as bad happened with the whole Edge thing. And I feel like a lot of people were instantly doing that with Edge with that situation.
Wait, there's actually a big fucking pink rabbit. What the?
Right.
Oh, I thought it was like the town was shaped like a.
No, it's literally just like a giant, like it looks like wacky waving inflatable arm flailing.
Who the fuck put that there? And why? Like, I don't want to be disrespectful. I hope it's not. But they have a big bunny.
It's Wabbit season, folks. And right now I've got Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles coming up. So let me know who you're taking for that match.
The picture is Atlas Obscuro. So it's Penta.
Alexander, whatever his name is, their hype man comes out as the White Rabbit and just introduces Bad Bunny.
Imagine, once upon a time I majored in geography. It's crazy. Wait, I want to know more about this pink rabbit now.
You need to take a pause for the cause?
No. We're rolling through. Sammy versus AJ. The crowd's right behind it. I like it. Duck session.
Rabbit season.
Quack.
Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season.
That's best. Johnny Knoxville had a giant white rabbit when he faced Sammy. Sammy got caught in the mouse trap. Is he the dormouse?
Could you
All night long, folks. We're here all night long. We're
Right.
just
We'll
keep digging
reach for
deeper.
any sort of straw you give us, folks.
Wabbit season.
Wabbit season. What season? Up to something season.
Pink rabbit equals Easter.
Reach.
Resurrection.
We're gonna get hey, no, that ties back into Bray's whole tweets about like with the guy with his head cut off, and it's all biblical and everything like that. See, we're
biblical shit. Yo, know what I thought a cool one was? A bit of a reach was people were going to Luke 9:23 because of Luke Harper in the gospel, and apparently it says something about "come with me" or "follow me." I wonder if I can look that up. Is there like an
when you said Luke Harper? Okay for having. Yeah, okay.
So Luke 9:23.
Oh, I get where you're going now. But
so some people, this is I hijacked this idea for someone else, but while we're here, by the way, a really good match going on between AJ and Sammy right now. Honorary Ooze rocking.
Right, welcome to the Wabbit Conspiracy Channel now, apparently.
Then he said to them all, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. That is Luke 9:23. Ends with follow me.
He's got the whole world.
For whoever wants to save their life will lose it. But whoever loses their life will save it. God, it's fucked up, dude. Like, again, is this just filling in your own blanks? But Luke 9:23 on an offshoot that just a guess, and that's what literally whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me.
I will say though, at the end of the day, whoever creative wise is planning this out or involved in this are fucking geniuses.
Bray Wyatt.
Oh, absolutely. If it is fully Bray, then
I think this is a
creative genius because this is an escape room, an ARG, one of those murder in the box things. This is absolutely all one of those just in professional wrestling of there's little rabbit holes. Like even with the video, like I said before, with the video we got tonight, you can go 8,000 different ways with that.
Yeah.
With the 9:23 thing, you can go 10 million ways with it, and they all manage to fit.
Yeah, and it just so happens, I mean, like the impeccable part of it all is that realistically, you got to figure like a couple months ago, you didn't exactly know that you'd be doing all of this, right? Like there's the wrestling landscape had to change and things had to go a certain way for all to kind of work out. However, so like with things with like the date, well, the date is again, you have to look through the upcoming dates and plan ahead in a quick amount of time and make it relevant and make it multifaceted the way it is. Like literally, it is fucking insane that people made the connection between Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt and looked up Luke 9:23, and it just so happens to end with "Follow me."
Now, and as much as I just said, and I know we'll get to the match here at some point and the comments, but as much as I say that this person might be a creative genius, what if it is literally just they threw breadcrumbs out there and the internet wrestling community has just soaked it up and just gone 8 million past and just made, we'll look into it this way. And it just so it's one of those you're looking for signs. So now you make everything a sign.
But part of me had this, like, again, me and you watch, and everyone out there watch that video and see it completely different, right? Then you start piecing some commonalities together and getting some insight. But again, your initial, like, my gut was like, oh, fuck, this is all 90s, like Attitude Era kind of timing. And then my head went to all the dots. And then I'm like, what if, like, man, it'd be the craziest shit ever if it was Vince McMahon behind all this and it was like DX ruined wrestling. They killed the world. And that's what all this has been about, is that they fucked up wrestling and then he fucking had to come back and go after it. Like, man, it would blow my mind. Let's do it. But no, that's the fun part of this. It could be a million different things.
And speaking of White Rabbit, we got our own White Rabbit.
What the fuck is this? Why does this happen to me? I leave, I never come back. I don't use the microphone, and the shit is always on mute.
I don't know. You want to mute this time?
Literally. I was like, what the fuck? I was about to interject and everything, and yeah, I got muted. Man, this is crazy as hell. I don't know what the hell is up with this white rabbit crap. The QR codes, it's mind blowing. It's very much mind blowing, mind boggling, and that is some scary shit. All three of the Wyatts.
All three right there.
Yeah, that's some scary shit.
Yeah, a little bit. So since it's been a minute, what do you think about all of this? Like, what's your theories? What do you got going on?
Edge.
You think it's Edge?
Shit, why not? I mean,
well, no, I'm just
saying. I mean, come on now. Edge has left so many times, and we just had a vignette, a spooky vignette at that. That was supposed that that was Edge, but it was a rated R Edge. Now, like I said, when he came out SummerSlam, did you remember his Titantron where he had the people falling down in the fire or something like that? Are they on fire falling down? So so he had that Titantron. If y'all can go look at that as well. And I just think that is Edge again. I mean, I don't want it to be Edge, but you can't blame me. Edge came back with 3 different fucking trajectories.
well, that's the thing. It goes back to, like KJ even said it, of we're all focused on this being Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
So if it's not Bray Wyatt, like no one's considered anything of that. Like this whole thing might have leaned a little with the Purple Club and all that, lean towards Judgment Day, the Patricide, the Riptide, all of that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Because so far we had the 923, like I called it on Friday. I'm like, we're gonna have Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross in the middle of it. So I mean, I don't know where Wyatt would necessarily fit within this whole thing. Like if he's coming back, I mean, it's like you want to say he's coming back, but he ain't came back from the stuff that he should have been back on. He should have been those vignettes should have been Wyatt. I mean, that should have been Wyatt. Now, but I do want to remind you guys this as well. The QR codes was under the Vince McMahon regime. So I want to know if it has something to do with that stuff that was on NXT and now they're implementing it on here, or did they scrap the whole idea from NXT and just bring it, use the same thing for us on the main roster?
I think it's more the second, because I think the QR codes in NXT was just very much towards Zoe Starks returning, because you had her kick pads and everything. I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I think it might have been just Hunter just kind of took that idea and ran with it. Yeah. Now, do you think, as we've got Sammy and AJ back in the ring right now, do you think that this is actually them creatively planning this out, or is this the internet wrestling community just finding every little breadcrumb, every little straw that they can grab at?
The IWC is very much leading this charge right now. Yeah, I think we're definitely leading this charge. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be somebody that we still don't expect, but we're not happy, because we ain't gonna be happy, damn it, until Wyatt come back. I'm just gonna say it like that. But I didn't hear you guys. I don't know if you already said that Aleister Black's song was referenced with the White Rabbit thing today.
I haven't heard that at all, honestly. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, so it was on Twitter. His first 2 lyrics, I think, they were quoted on there. I can pull it up right quick.
Yeah, no, that's fine, because I've only heard the stuff about
I think so.
How you can kind of hear the drums, I guess, for the Fiend's entrance music in the kind of games that they've shown so far.
Gotcha. What the hell is 40701? 47.
That's the numbers that they showed at the end of the video from the QR code earlier tonight.
I feel like we're gonna have to put all these damn numbers together and
just do a lot of math.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? That's crazy though. Candice LeRae is back. I'm surprised about that. I wasn't expecting her tonight.
What did you? Yeah, because I had kind of heard that she might go to AEW and everything like that, even though Johnny went to WWE. And like KJ pointed out, it's the first match that we've seen her since she had a kid and everything. Blue Thunder Bomb.
Right. I think that I think that since CM Punk kind of did that crap, it kind of saved up a lot of people from going that way. So luckily we're good. So yeah.
Yeah, it might be more hazardous right now to sign with AEW than it was when they were founding as a company.
Wait a minute. So the QR code leaded to see. I didn't. Okay, that was the official. I didn't know that they had the old stuff up in there. The Dashing Cody Rhodes, Kevin Nash, Undertaker, The Rock, Randy Orton, Papa Shango, Kurt Angle, some guy behind the scenes, and a fucking astronaut.
I think the old guy or the shroud that you're talking about. I think that's old Ole Anderson clip, Arn Anderson's brother.
Oh, okay, yeah, there was all in the back.
That's past that.
Huh. I don't know what the hell going on with Nikki ASH. Shit, she weird.
Well, she super close 2 count after Blue Thunderbomb, but yeah, she took off the mask and everything. So now, well, and I guess Victor, your buddy, even asked this. So is Candice now a face? Because when she left, she was a heel.
You know, since she had a baby, I guess she has to be nice. I guess you got to be nice.
Her husband came back as a face, and Nikki's supposed to be a heel, so I guess that makes her the obligatory face.
People are reaching so much. I got a picture right now of Wyatt's glove saying heel on top of the White Rabbit.
Oh yeah, that's the thing is half this stuff's now fan made stuff that isn't an actual anything official from anywhere.
Oh man. Yeah, but anyway, so Aleister Black's song, I'm gonna look it up and see which one it was. I didn't know his song had lyrics in it, one with WWE.
I didn't know either. AJ breaks the count.
Root of all evil.
What up, Curtis?
Yeah, here you go, right here.
It
says, "No man is ever truly good. No man is truly ever evil." Those were the 2 lines that were quoted apparently in that video clip.
Really?
So I don't know.
Interesting.
that's strange.
Well, because he's had his conditional release and now Buddy Murphy's gone, potentially, allegedly. So
hearsay.
Right. So you're in that mindset.
I don't know what the hell is going on over there on Wednesdays and Fridays, but they can keep that shenanigans. So why the hell is Sami Zayn still wearing a damn t-shirt, bro? Like, go back to your old Scott. Dude's like, he probably got the best wrestling gear ever. He can just come in wearing the jogger pants. He's got to lace up his boots and wrestle and make money. Like, what the hell?
Because he's got to sell some, honorary OO shirts.
Man, you gotta keep that crap. Let me see what's going on up in the chats. What's going on, Ed? What? Just JB said, that is what I said. Hunter is working y'all, bro. He working your ass too. He working all of us
with us.
He working the whole entire IWSC.
Right.
In AEW. Edward says, you too, Victor. I don't know what. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, Victor, man. You stay safe out there, bro. I know your ass. You probably close by that goddamn hurricane, man. But you stay safe out there. We need you.
Right.
I think. No, I'm just playing.
Rude.
Oh, let's see. You talking about Hallelujah, Reverend KJ? The hell did I miss?
I don't know either.
Wow, my headset microphone is down. I didn't know if you was even saying anything. That's crazy. Wow. If I talked over you, I do apologize.
No, you're good.
I see you talking like, what the fuck?
The white rabbit came and got you. The white rabbit that's in the doorway just said, nope, not today.
Man, for real. All right, hold on. Make sure that's up. All right, there we go. All right, but yeah, what happened with KJ? He was being a reverend?
I have no idea. That man with this whole white rabbit thing's gone on some, gospel sessions here. So. It's been very much throughout this, like, I swear it's been a good episode of Raw, but this has been a lot of conversation with the congregation about the white rabbit situation.
Conversation with the congregation. Goddamn. Goddamn. Saying something about why I got the red door. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to what the original door color was. I'm assuming that it was white, I guess.
No, it's hilarious that's brought up because I've had a couple people, like, I did a story using stuff with the white rabbit, and because of the song I picked, they thought it was a WWE thing, and we're starting to think, oh, is it Abyss? Is it Mick Foley? Oh, like making up theories just off of that, like you talked about with the hurt glove grabbing the white rabbit. Now you get the fan made stuff that's throwing different rabbit holes and everything too.
And it sucks because a lot of us is about to believe that crap. So
right,
it's gonna be crazy. But I mean, it's kind of crazy too. We keep saying that it's Wyatt, but do you think that they'll really give us this big of a hint that it's Wyatt, even though Wyatt had the rambling rabbit?
This is more just me trying to, please. Does I really want it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we all want it, but I'm like, do you really think that Hunter will really give us it just like that?
But do you think that this might just be someone that's a teaser for a faction with Wyatt?
Yeah, because I mean, we have Braun Strowman here, and we don't know what his purpose is at all. So it's like you have to do something with him. But the question is, what do you do with him? Because he came in, he just destroyed the whole entire tag division, and now he's focused on the Alpha Academy for some odd reason. So it's like, what are you? Oh shit, DX is coming back in 2 weeks. What the hell?
They're doing the DX reunion.
Oh shit!
But so you still got you've got Loomis who was out there tonight, going after the Miz again. He's kind of just floating. Like we haven't got an explanation for that storyline. So maybe he's another person that could potentially be paired up with Bray.
I mean, honestly, all that stuff that everybody has been posting on Twitter about, Dexter being, who was he supposed? I don't know. He's supposed to be somebody, but all these.
He was Mercy the Buzzard.
Okay, so yeah, him being the Buzzard, then Karen being the Rambling Rabbit. All of that stuff could possibly be true because if you think about it, all these guys have a pattern. We don't know why Dexter is doing what he's doing. We don't know what the hell is Braun Strowman doing. And we still don't know why the hell Karrion Kross is attacking Drew McIntyre with no true path. So that's 3 people that you don't have an idea of what the hell they're doing. Bring in 3 more people. Alexa, Bray,
Scarlett.
Oh shit, I forgot about her. I forgot about her. Damn, that's gonna be more than 6. So
well, do you need to include Alexa, or do you just go Scarlett, those 4, Bray, and then maybe you bring in like Bo?
See, that's who I was really debating. I'm like, do you bring in Bo or do you bring in Eric Rowan? That's why I'm like, I don't know which one you bring in.
Right.
Or we can bring in Batman.
Right. Yeah. The boat now has the group.
Yeah.
I had to. You've been broadcast this man trying to make the White Rabbit. I had to.
You get it on here, just give everybody the side of it. Like, what? Yeah. I'm
all right. How you doing, boys?
It's like your ass is in the side of a swimming pool talking.
Hello.
Back up. F my life, Edge. That's nasty, bro.
I mean, if this ends up being, I kind of had this Edge Bray theory for a while. But at this point, I can't imagine this is just an Edge thing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. My screen just went black, and I was like, "Oh shit, we got a blackout!" But yeah, I just lost connection.
No, Sammy right now can charge.
Fistful of hair, and there's Solo.
I've got AJ going for the Styles Clash right now. It looks like.
Yeah, you're right behind me. AJ gets pancaked.
Oof. Do we see Solo get involved in this match? And I don't even think we've given our predictions for this match, by the way.
Oh,
I don't even know how far. Oh shit, I'm far behind. You talking about? I just got the.
Oh,
we're just getting the Styles Clash. What the hell?
Wow!
Solo slamming AJ on the apron.
Someone's a bit loud.
What? The honorary Oos outfit still doesn't match. The White Rabbit will morph into the White Ranger. What?
What? We're crossing all sorts of fan bases now here. If we're getting the White Rabbit, Looney Tunes turning into a Power Ranger. Jesus.
I just got the hula kick. This shit is crazy.
No, you're good. You're right there with me.
Oh,
Sammy
damn.
with
The match.
Well.
Oh. Wait, how far? Wait, what the fuck? Did he win already?
Captain Canada's got the superpower of being ahead on every WWE show there. So
It's the weirdest thing, but AEW I'm behind. It's the dumbest shit. It's the dumbest shit.
I just found me a new provider to buy. Like this right here is $35 a month compared to me paying $70 a month. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get it. Her tag partner was Braun, not Bray, for the mixed tag on Facebook. Can't believe they still did that on Facebook. It's kind of strange.
Now, some people are saying there's Alexa's reflection in the astronaut of the moon landing in the video. And I'm like, no way.
I'll go back to look. I'll go back to Twitter.
I keep looking at it, man. Like, and then like the shit is just blowing up. People are looking at the hat that Bray was wearing in the final. Like, I watched every Funhouse yesterday because we weren't on.
Oh, we've got spooky music.
Oh, wait, pay attention. We might get another code. What do you think of Finn wearing the purple hat?
Are we getting Judgment Day?
That shit is dumb.
Dumb. I think it's a wicked.
Are you talking about we getting spooky music, bro? This is a damn Judgment Day, bro.
Oh, I didn't recognize it. That's how little I listen to their music. I didn't recognize it.
Oh, I'm thinking this song is serious. This is a damn Judgment Day, damn it. Damn.
I thought you knew.
I got my phone out of my hand. I'm ready for the
Yeah, keep it out.
I know, right?
Well, we did have the whole segment last week between Finn and AJ to where, you know, they kind of halfway hinted with the too sweet me and all of that. So,
yeah, they're trying to recruit AJ, but I think this is leading to the Good Brothers.
I was just going to say Good Brothers are going to be coming soon. I can smell it.
You imagine they come out tonight and just,
With
you know,
Jay
bum
White.
rush Judgment Day? No, not with Jay White. You're not doing
Jay
that.
White.
Ooh, that'll be dope, though.
Shock the world. Let's
This
go.
man talking about Jay White. That should be crazy with his damn belts.
AJ White
Like, what the
asking
hell?
for
That's
Jay
a
White.
that's a F-U Tony right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, yeah. That's a
I can
spit in
see
your
that.
coffee.
I can see
Wait,
the Good Brothers
Finn's
coming
got
out. We get to
something on
say
the back of his shirt. Sorry, CJ.
who.
Finn's got letters randomly on the back of his shirt. Oh, it just says Bálor. Never mind.
Somebody said Bálor. He's a motherfucking
I'm
QR
sorry.
code.
I'm a fucking mark.
Oh yeah, somebody's about to come out. They
That,
got
t-
to.
that t-shirt, there's more blood, by the way. Who's
Yeah.
bleeding now?
AJ's bleeding on the side of his face. Might have cut himself shaving something. It looks like.
Yeah.
Curtis Axel. What the hell?
Curtis
Somebody talking about
Axel.
what the ooze? What the hell are y'all talking about? Switchblade in WWE? What the fuck? Wait, let me stop. Wait, what? I'm reading the comments from the actual YouTube going in. What the hell?
AJ is bleeding on the QR code.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, we got a middle finger on Raw.
No way.
AJ's surrounded by the Judgment Day.
No way.
We got a bird.
Where's the middle finger at for me?
No.
We going. Balor's going for a too sweet me.
Too sweet, right? Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, yeah. See, AJ channeling his inner Stone Cold.
Yeah, we got a middle finger.
Bro, I am still not at the goddamn middle finger. What
Really? Okay, I'm
Pause.
Hey, that's fucked up, bro. Somebody just I would be mad as hell. I ain't gonna lie. And you know
Stop
what's
it,
so
Victor.
sad? Rhea looks like a fucking man, but she can't do shit. Like,
No, she looks amazing, dude, and she looks unbelievable.
yeah,
And this whole shtick, she is the leader of this faction.
definitely got to be.
Oh, she's the star of it for sure.
Oh, they got AJ in his neck in a chair.
Finn Balor stops from stomping on it though. I could have edited your moment.
I let you go ahead of me. You see that? Trying to let CJ catch up. Oh, so they just said a threat. A threat.
I thought they called it. I thought they said that man looked stupid. Or they said you won't do it.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny WWE. Oh, brother, I swear to God, if that's it, bro, I would be so pissed. But then again, it would make so much sense.
So, did you see the giant rabbit in Italy?
I didn't see it. I didn't know it was in Italy, but I did. What the fuck?
Look that up.
See that
Type
big-ass
in
rabbit.
pink rabbit Italy in your search bar and
fuck?
see
I'm
what
serious.
comes up. And the coordinates apparently led to this bunny in the middle of nowhere.
Bro.
But there's a real life
Oh
giant.
my God! You told me to look up pink rabbit. My dumb ass looked up white rabbit Italy. What the hell? What the fuck? Why is this a big ass rabbit in a?
There's just a random big ass rabbit. What are the odds?
Why does it look fucked up like that? Like the mouth is off. Okay.
Who put it there? What happened?
Right. I guess that is the most important question. Who the hell put a rabbit in the middle of the goddamn?
Apparently, if you put in the coordinates from the video tonight, it leads you to that rabbit. What are the odds?
That'd be crazy if that's just Logan Paul's house.
Yeah. That's funny as hell. Now, somebody tried to put out there that it was Baron Corbin's zip code.
Wow. I forgot about him. Bum ass
Right.
Corbin. I don't even know what Wyatt would really have to do with a white rabbit, to be honest.
With who?
With this rabbit shit.
I think it just ties into Alice in Wonderland, and it's just a creative way to kind of get the point across.
Yeah, I was the only thing that really leads him into it is just straight up the rambling rabbit. That's it. Like there's legit nothing else that you could possibly bring in besides Eric being the white sheep. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, as far as directly, yeah, I think this is like that, almost as if this is a complete reset, something completely new. And again, they well, for whatever reason, they've been running up the white rabbit shit, and they ran with this whole Alice in Wonderland theme to it all. CJ, it's crazy.
Yeah. Now if they had a fucking pig, bro, then I would have been sold. I would have been sold. But yep, that's Husky big ass. Easily.
Right.
Owen and friends talk about wardrobe. Owen and
What are you reading?
Look up Owen and friends. And there's a white rabbit, but then there's also this big ass bird looking thing that's in a red Mr. Rogers type shirt.
Owen and friends?
Yeah, Owen and friends. Damn, I forgot about everybody in the comment section today. Boy said what the fuck are you talking about? What?
The lipticians symbolize the lily. Yeah, okay. Humankind's wildly excessive pride and its own punny existence. Swift fully intends the irony of representing the tiniest race visited by Gulliver.
What does that have to do with anything?
I feel like we're looking really stupid right now.
Yeah. Right, there you go. Say that's a perfect.
I didn't know either. I didn't know at all.
He looks like a blow up doll. Who? Damn. It's just Hunter screwing with y'all. JB, I hope that he's not screwing with me because I will punch him. Hey, didn't they dress up a victim in a pink bunny suit in the night of 1,000 Corpse?
I don't know how we tie all that in, Edward.
But, that's what I'm talking about. You can't tie nothing in. That's the problem. The only white bunny that has been seen that I can remember on WWE is Adam Rose. That's it. And no, we're not talking about the fucking Bayley bunnies.
What is this Owen and Friends thing I'm supposed to find?
Oh, look up Owen and Friends comic book or something like that.
Comic. Okay. It's a lion, a bunny. Where did this come from, though? Like,
I literally searched a Bray Wyatt rabbit. Like,
wow.
Seriously. That was what I was seeing. I was like, okay.
You're standing too close. All right. Who's having a birthday? Is Lily having a birthday? The Candice LeRae's back. How do you feel about that, CJ?
I'm actually shocked. I was shocked when I seen it. As soon as I paid for this thing, first thing I see on my screen is Candice LeRae coming. I'm like, I'm like, wait a minute, is this old? But yeah, I'm happy that she chose to come to WWE and not AEW.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was a strong possibility once Johnny came back.
Yeah.
The bunny represents resurrection. Makes sense.
Or could that be a fucking bunny that she's holding? That shit ugly as hell, though.
Do we see any clues in the background? You got me staring at shit. Oh, there's a lava lamp again. The lava lamp behind the ladies. Why do they have random lava lamps in the backstage areas? Are you still got the women's pushing and shoving a little?
Yeah. No, not yet.
Okay, so look up to the left side of the screen. There's a lava lamp on one of the things. I don't know what else is there.
I don't even see the lava lamp. So if I see a bunch of boom arms and boxes,
it's on one of the boxes. You'll see it when they start
zoom
pushing.
out.
When they start pushing and shoving.
That is so fucking upsetting, bro. Like, I'm that far. Okay, I see the lava lamp. I'm this far behind. Like, what the hell? That's upsetting.
Right.
The Xmas bunny.
Nah.
Wait, what?
I could see it being Bo Dallas. What are you looking at?
Yeah, nothing.
I think it's funny that Finn's wearing a purple X t-shirt. Bro.
My screen keeps going black. I keep getting pissed because it's nothing. Next week, Gargano versus Otis. That's a squash.
DX versus the Bloodline.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Sexy boy.
There you go.
Tony Khan is White Rabbit. God damn.
Everybody the White Rabbit at this point.
It makes me want to go do history with Bray Wyatt again. Like from day one.
Dude, I've been watching all of his shit. I watched every Firefly Funhouse in succession just to see what we were getting. Like, people are actually adding up the numbers on the card that he wore when he was the Mad Hatter. Like 9 + 1 it equals 923, and everything. Everything is being picked apart right now.
And it's so sad how this guy has so much traction. It's like, damn near, this dude is like, when he comes back, I feel like we're gonna get the same buzz that we got when CM Punk made his first, return. I feel like that's what it's gonna be like, but a little bit bigger. Like this is crazy.
That's why if it happens, it can't happen in Saudi Arabia. Cannot.
Well, if you don't do it there, then you got to do it on the big stage. And the only other big stage you can do it on that's quick, that's going to be coming up is Mania.
I don't think they stretch it out. Maybe Survivor Series is as long as they would go.
Hopefully.
Riddle versus Damian Priest. Ooh, just kind of like our faces, our overlay here tonight.
If that's the case, bro, if we got the Fiend, the Eater of Words, and then the White Rabbit, that should be sick. that'd be straight up sick.
I think he's going to try and get away from. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of hints that where people think it's the Fiend and the Fiend's involved, and the red lights. I'm curious, man, where he goes with this.
And then we're gonna figure out too, when the hell is Randy Orton coming back, and where the hell is he gonna fit in at?
I think the next time we see Randy Orton, he will be popping Riddle with a RKO out of nowhere.
I definitely agree with that.
It's possible.
Riddle gets squashed. DX versus a Bloodline versus a Horseman. That's ratings. Damn. That's never going to happen.
Well, I mean, I think that at this point in history, it's not a ratings draw in the fact that Bloodline would walk over all the other gentlemen together. I mean, Roman might beat them alone.
Damn.
Hey, they're old. They're old.
You talking they gonna walk their ass like, God damn. You ain't to give everybody else the first shake. So they gonna walk their asses. Damn. I'm sorry. That is insane, bro. That Bo Dallas used to be called Mr. NXT.
He did. First ever NXT champion.
That's still crazy because I hated that guy after. Like, he sucked ass.
I loved Bo. Bo was awesome. Bo didn't get a fair shake. Bo's talented.
Yeah, after he left NXT, he just sucked ass. Straight up
Like,
all ass.
Bo was another one of those guys that you were like, okay, I really think he's cool. I really like what he's doing. And then he got up to the main roster, and you're like, man, he sucks.
Yeah.
Shit, B team, let's go.
Let's see. White Rabbit means purity. And see, this shit, bro. This has to be like a Bray Wyatt thing, or carrying crosses up to some weird shit.
I don't think it's Karrion Kross. I could see Karrion Kross being involved. I just don't think it's him alone. But even then, it's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. It was funny as hell how hold on. This Bray isn't driving as much money through merch sales as Bad Bunny and WWE. The Fiend may be replaced with Bad Bunny soon. WWE biggest merch draw as the Fiend sales drop. The hell? That's true. Is that true, sir, or is that bullshit?
Is that true right now? Well, I mean, we haven't seen him in a while, so I mean, it's hard to argue. But yeah. I mean, there is nobody that has been this relevant out without being involved in wrestling in some way, shape, or form in a long, long time. I think people would argue Punk just because you always got the Punk chance, but this is completely different. Like everyone's. Yeah. It's like Bray showing up every week, and he's not. Oh, shit. Both men to the floor. By the way, did you got a prediction? Anybody got a prediction? Riddle for the win. No, I think Judgment Day wins. Or it doesn't, or it's squash.
Let me see what we got. I would say maybe Judgment Day is going to win, or there's going to be a DQ, and then we'll get AJ Styles. Wait, Riddle is still messing around with Rollins, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Never mind. I don't know. Look, I don't even know. I want to see next week on Raw and SmackDown. There's a whole row of people in the front wearing Bray Wyatt mask.
Right?
That's gonna be crazy as hell.
Wait, you know what, CJ? You just have to believe, buddy.
No, you need to leave. That was so damn corny but funny as hell. Man. So what do you think about WWE sending out some information to people over there in AEW like Swerve and FTR?
I mean, I expected. I mean, I'm not shocked, dude. I'm not. Like, I think we touched on it earlier in the show where that's exactly what was happening when Tony started this company. Like, it was all like, who's coming? Oh, the Bucks. Yeah. Cole, when's your contract up? O'Reilly, when's your... You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of that. So now that it's happening the other way, cry me a river. Like, get out of here.
Damn, JV. JV talking about Linda McMahon is a White Rabbit. God damn. I would go as far as and agree with what you said last time, KJ, that it will be Vince McMahon coming out about his return.
Right? You destroyed wrestling. He's going to come out and say that the emails were leaked by Triple H and Stephanie. Man. That it's going to be the WWE Civil War. It's compelling. Oof. It's like Empire.
Shit. I can't wait for this. I just want to know when the hell is this shit going to end. That's why
Extreme Rules. So that's clue number 3. So I think we get 3 more clues in Extreme Rules.
What did you see that at?
That's my guess.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I was asked the other night, when do I think this is coming to an end? And my first thought was Extreme Rules.
Because who killed the world? And then Bray Wyatt used to be the eater of worlds. And then he also stated that he has the whole world in his hands.
Yeah. And people keep using that interview with Michael Cole where it was like, you did, people like you. And again, just correlating, man.
That man come back on here and cut a whole promo against Vince McMahon. You ended the world. It was you, people like you. Right. You are the door.
Well, I did think that. Like when I watched the video from tonight, and it's a lot of 90s references, a lot of Attitude Era stuff. Like DX is in there, old school rock. Even Papa Shango is, in that 90s era. Like it kind of feels like is he blaming WWE for ruining the wrestling world?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Lucha Underground, El Rey. What the fuck is this? Evil Rock. Whoa.
Wait, what?
Goddamn article. So when I'm still looking at White Rabbit Wrestling. There's a guy that's in that checkers. He's in a checker outfit. I was like, bro, what the hell is going on in Nick's background? Like something is fucking moving, but I don't see nobody there.
Speaking of checkered backgrounds,
I know, right? But so there's a guy wearing checkers from 2017 in Lucha Underground, and then
is that Karrion Kross?
I don't know,
because Karrion Kross was White Rabbit in Lucha Underground.
Was he wearing checkered like a whole checkered outfit, like covered up all the way?
It could be him or one of his minions, like one of his. But yeah,
I wish I could get a better freaking view. Or who the hell is this boy? Sexy.
Try search White Rabbit Lucha Underground. Boom. Speaking of rabbits,
right, coming up through the underneath, but maybe it's Alexa what she was wearing with her dress when Bray was in the Mad Hatter outfit and the Firefly.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. This is Karrion Kross shit. Fuck him. He's lying to all of us. Bro, come on out. If you look up, all you got to do is look up Karrion Kross White Rabbit. The first fucking thing we seen was that Doink the Clown ass music, and then it's a fucking white checkered board background, and then it's a fucking white rabbit in the middle. Karrion Kross had somebody wearing a fucking white checkered outfit with him. Like, bro, come on now.
But maybe he's the first of a group.
If he's the first group, then I'm satisfied with that. If you're saying he's gonna go back to that day, then well, shit, it sucks for him because that's a fucking clown. He looked like a clown to me.
Well, that's the thing with it too. Of he was initially the first one that came out and said, "No, it's not me." Like, I don't think the WWE audience is going to remember that. Not enough people are going to know that connection.
Mm-hmm.
So
you should know how strong the IWC is. Golly, but no, I'm just saying. Just looking at this, I mean, of course we would think it. I mean, dude, you are sitting next to somebody wearing the same pattern that we just seen in the first promo,
right?
What the fuck? Yeah, that's strange.
Oh,
Paul London,
bro. Onto the outside, folks. The action goes. If you haven't made a prediction yet, please make sure you do so.
And if you don't know, now you know.
How about this from Larry?
What? It was just a. Who the hell is Larry?
No, it's not Punk's
Larry.
dog commenting or anything. He said, and I found out today Punk has a rabbit foot's tattoo. So he suggested earlier that it might be CM Punk as the White Rabbit.
Shit, I hope not.
Right.
Reach.
El Bunny. You guys know him? El Bunny?
No.
Look up El Bunny Lucha Underground.
Oh, Lord.
What the fuck?
Damian Priest. Oh,
damn. I'm so damn far behind. I got a kneecap right to the damn mouth of Damian Priest. Oh, for the count. I know it's a kick out. I looked up El Bunny, bro. I got Bad Bunny. Ridiculous.
Yeah. That's the bunny.
That's the bunny.
El Bunny.
Nothing says Bray is the head of this. The head could be retired.
Huh?
He's saying about if this is a faction.
Oh, like Undertaker.
Oh, the head could be retired. The fuck? Oh, you guys think that it would go that?
I don't.
You still think that theory though that the Undertaker could be doing something behind the doors?
Like he's the I find it highly unlikely, but what if?
Take a look at that itch though.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said take a get that itch though. That itch to go back in the ring. Yeah, so I don't think so. If he's that close. If he's at ringside and all of that, he'll get the itch to get involved.
It's interesting.
I'm just saying though, like how pissed would y'all be if it's truly just Bad Bunny?
Oh,
It's not Bad Bunny. I won't even accept it as a theory.
But it's funny though. Triple H was in conversation with Bad Bunny, and then all of a sudden, this bunny shit started happening.
This is a rabbit. It's not a bunny. I don't hear shit.
What the hell ever? I'm gonna look on Google. Is a bunny a rabbit?
Oh, I was gonna say, how do you explain to non-wrestling friends and everything of so we're really into this white rabbit right now on wrestling. What?
Right, what? Reese's peanut butter cups. They make sure your mouth becomes dry. That's it.
Yeah. I don't think any of us have
said it all.
What's that?
You say your face just said it all. You talking about? Said it all, man. Let's see what's going on.
Is the rumor true AEW is buying Punk's contract out? I don't know. I don't think any of us know.
I heard about that, and I think that they are going to buy it out. That shit's gonna be fucked up, but
White Rabbit.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I think
it turns out it's Brandy Rhodes.
Oh, I'm getting broke.
Oh my god! And it was fun doing a channel, folks. Goodbye. Next week we'll be back with cooking.
Something go that way and something go that way.
Right?
Damn, we just become a regular news channel and shit. We just report St. Louis news, New Jersey news, and like fuck it.
This week in the weather. Thank you.
Right.
There's a lot of windy wind going on. Happy that it's fall though. I'm ready for some damn snow.
Oh, don't you say that.
There we go.
Mr. St. Louis, don't you say that.
Hey, I don't mind.
Yeah, because you don't get snow. You get a dusting.
Oh shit.
Wow.
So Sean Rossap says the response to tonight's White Rabbit tease has been one of the most talked about things in recent WWE memory. On screen, dozens of messages about it. WWE has captured the interest of the audience. Hunter cannot fail us at all. This has to be Wyndham.
Right.
It has to be because, bro, come on. I'm not gonna trust him ever again. Like, I'm not gonna trust this fucker no more. I would be mad
if he because then it will be very Vince. Oh, you're just like Vince.
Damn.
Way to go, Vince Jr.
Wow.
If he did it,
wow,
he deserve it.
Fuck around, be Shane McMahon.
I said that.
I think everyone said everybody at this point.
Yeah, we're running out of people to say.
Fucking
but
Donald
that's
Trump
the thing is
back.
tonight's been a great episode of Monday Night Raw. We've spent the entire time talking about a rabbit and a video package.
I swear to God, it's the funniest shit. 3 hours. We're right at the finish line. We barely talked about the show. We've been talking about a goddamn rabbit the whole fucking night.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch versus Gargano and LeRae?
I'm in. Let's go.
I like now we got 3 power couples temporarily until Naomi comes back. We can have some real good matches.
Right.
Were you guys surprised Candace just kind of came out and then had a little squash match and left? Based on who she is, I think that was fitting. No.
Yeah, that fit with that return and everything. That she shouldn't have had a really competitive match, especially with Nikki Ash in the ring.
Do you think it could have been a bigger oh my god moment opposed to just her music hit?
Nah, I don't think it could have been because there's nobody else. What women out here are you really excited for? When they come out.
Well, it's what moment do you do with her besides that of to really build her up? Of she comes out, she squashes it. Probably helps her, like you said. It's her first match back after having a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So for her to come out and squash it instantly puts her in that contender kind of category.
Yeah. Now, do you think that she should be on? Damn! Oh my god! I hate when I have the thought, but then I lose it that quick. Okay. Do you think she should have came back out on came on the main roster, or should she have stayed in NXT and got one more title run?
I like the main roster move.
Main roster.
Oh, two.
Yeah. The main roster needs some depth.
Yeah. But you know, it's kind of weird though. Why are they only building up Raw roster and not SmackDowns?
3 hours. and SmackDown's pretty good.
I'll give you that.
But I'm glad you mentioned that, CJ, because they still need depth on the SmackDown women's roster. Like we had Liv Morgan versus Lacey Evans. That was a match we got.
She had a broom.
Oh Lord. But like Ron is again the only contender for Liv. Shayna's like a halfway competitor. You've got Sonya, you've got Natalya, there you've got Aaliyah, Raquel. It's not a whole lot to pick from through there.
Random Rotunda new movie.
I'm trying to find this movie. It cannot. Victor just made stuff up.
No, I have a trailer, but I don't want to pull it up right now because we're watching Raw.
This shit says Meeting the Undertaker. The fuck?
Another 2 count.
But don't you think that if Bray was, say, in charge of the Judgment Day, that wouldn't instantly make them a bit more of a formidable faction? Of you have heavy hitters like Damian, Rhea, you maybe revitalize Finn a little bit.
I think they need a makeover and some type of better feel to them. That's why I don't like it. I'd rather see him come out and destroy them.
So I'll ask you this, then I'll follow up. Which would you have rather seen? And I know one's kind of gone by the wayside at this point.
I know where you're going.
Would you rather see Bray with the Judgment Day or Bray with the Dark Order?
Judgment Day. I think at once upon a time, there was an opportunity there where you could have done something cool where, you know, Brody passes away. They become a bit of a slapsticky group and they just hang around and it's all shits and giggles. And then at some point, kind of in similar fashion to this, we start getting videos of like, oh my God. Whoa, that girl almost popped out of her top. Why do they keep showing that girl? Is that someone's sister?
I don't know.
It's not your sister.
Big ass V-trigger.
Roll up.
You talking about somebody's sister?
I'm waiting for the girl in the crowd, apparently.
But this is 2 episodes in a row. The Judgment Day have looked dominant to end the show. Is it making them more interesting?
Nut.
Oh! Oh! I know who not the White Rabbit.
Oh shit!
Wait, why?
I know who's not the White Rabbit.
It's fucking Orton is back.
I hear voices.
Yes!
I don't know who the fuck is back. I don't know who the fuck is back.
You guys are way behind.
I'm still getting this motherfucker still getting his ass whooped.
I called this earlier.
This motherfucker still getting his ass whooped. This punk ass dude, fuck him. Ugh. my stream's and then he comes out looking the fucking same piece of shit.
Man was injured for all of 2 weeks.
Whoop her ass. What's looking at that woman? Oh, that's a man. Never mind. That was dumb.
Is it bad that Dom Mysterio looks like more of a woman than Rhea?
He just explained he always comes back. We know.
We got it. Take a break.
Right, fuck off.
We can't miss you if you don't go away. So for those who haven't figured out, Edge came out right now and just tore apart the Judgment Day.
So let me guess, bro. Matt Riddle. No, Matt Riddle and
I Quit match, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
The rumored I Quit match. Edge versus Finn.
You need to challenge Rhea. Yeah.
That's the better match. I was more excited when I thought this was Orton instead of Edge. Sorry.
But you see his damn shirt, bro? Like his shirt is. Why does he have a demonic shirt?
Because that's the match that Bray comes back during.
Because heavy metal.
I fucking hate that has a loop with it, though. I legit hate that metal has a loop with that. So yeah. I ain't got no rebuttal for that one.
Oh, we've got Alter Bridge back again, on this day.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, those vignettes are still unanswered.
And they're going to remain unanswered.
Stop it. Anything's possible now.
Well, anything's possible except for Edge being the White Rabbit.
He's not the White Rabbit.
I'm glad. I'm glad. You, sir, in the back, you stay your ass, or you stay the fuck right there. I don't know which way it is, but you stay back there.
What's the purpose of Dominik and Judgment Day? Why not? It is a little diluted now because you got Edge. So was that heading towards Survivor Series where it's like Edge and Ray and I don't fucking know against all those guys? Randy.
Oh, what?
I am the White Rabbit.
Good Lord. Oh, the rabbit move. 9:23 now. The rabbit moves.
I know, right? I told you guys. No.
Right.
Mike
wants to know if Dom's just a. Oh, sorry, CJ.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Well,
is Dom just a plant?
A little bit, yeah. Well, that ties in with that because how earlier when Dom came out during Rollins and Ray's match to where the crowd just started chanting, "Dom is useless. Dom is useless."
Hey, that's fucked up, bro.
Hey, doesn't mean it's wrong.
No. Yeah. I get that one. Look, I give you that one.
Right.
Damn, bro. I don't know how I could. Me personally, I'm not taking that disrespect. You know about.
I don't think that man has a choice. That's the thing. You have a choice. That man doesn't.
You have a choice. Man, that's yeah.
You gotta sit there and take that.
Everywhere you go, you're useless. The hell are you talking about? You heard me, damn it.
You don't even have a use here. That's terrible. I quit match Edge Finn. Are we excited about this?
No.
I'm happy that we have a lot of more gimmick matches on this pay-per-view card this time. What we got? A strap match, the I Quit match, a ladder match, and I don't know who has we got a fight pit too, don't we?
Yep.
So what's that 4?
And an Extreme Rules match between Liv and Ronda. I don't know how I came up with Leah in there, but
hey, Roman isn't even fighting this pay-per-view either, right?
No.
Okay, so what's only 5 matches so far? Oh, then I'm
still
pretty
not
sure we
bad
gotta wait.
If they did 6 the last at Clash, I believe, and
Gotcha.
Especially if
So
there were
what's gonna be the
stipulation
main
matches,
event?
let them go.
What do you think the main event would be?
I Quit.
The I Quit match can be the main event.
Has to end the show. How do you follow up an I Quit match with anything?
A ladder match.
Bray Wyatt.
The old way.
It'll happen. Oh, that's gonna
If
be
that ends the show, people are going to be on pins and needles waiting to see.
With the tease of the lantern and the fireflies and the posters and all of that, yeah.
Tune in here.
Now, if that is the end of the night, if that's the main event, then I would be okay with it because, like you said, you got the teases already on the card, so
right.
That will be crazy. So. With the Black Order? The fuck are you talking about?
That's you combine the House of Black and the Dark
Order
together.
Brothers.
Just start a draft.
Wow.
I don't think too many from the Dark Order are going to make it, though.
Oh,
might be late round picks.
Man.
Right.
NASCAR.
A-Town says 7 out of. I got a competitive tag.
I switched over to Monday Night Football, so.
What the fuck? I don't know how, KJ. You always have tag, bro. I have for the past every time I was on, I had the snake in the grass type that challenge.
You got tag over there though. That's the thing.
World Pace Championships. I on the Ocho.
On the Chris Jericho channel.
Are you on USA Network for Raw, or do you guys have a different channel?
No, this would be considered Sportsnet 360, which is a Canadian sports channel.
That explains a lot.
This is the one you got to pay for to get what you really want, son of a bitch.
What you really want. that makes sense why you got tagged.
Right. So yeah, World Chase Championships, son of a bitch. 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Victor. 6 from Dale.
What?
7 from DeMarcus.
Where they at, Nick?
What?
A lot of 7s and 6s and
What?
0.5s.
What?
8.
Oh man.
What?
A big
7.
ass comment. Oh,
What?
there you go.
Cowgirls 23. G-Men 13. What?
Yeah, what?
What?
Versus the Jersey Giants, you know.
Ooh.
They
Yo,
don't
Nick,
play
did you
New
see
York.
that shit yesterday with the what was it? The Buffalo Bills in Miami?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a Bills fan. And so I watched that game
God,
and
my
it
heart broke
was
for you.
it was it's like a playoff game, but no, the offensive coordinator just lost his shit in the booth.
Ah, yeah.
Right.
I don't know. For some reason, this wrestling, but for some reason, this football season already seems like it's fucking crazy and
Oh, you had the
entertaining.
butt punt. Well, I never thought I'd say that when I'm talking about NFL. You had the butt punt. Pause.
Pause. I love it when Nick talks because it's like, bro, when you're talking, you fucking talk to yourself and it's just spot on. It's just spot on. This baby talking what? I'm like, wait, what? How the hell you just question yourself?
I got that many personalities up in there.
Man, for real.
All right.
Oh, man.
Back to the wrestling. Karrion Kross for Drew McIntyre main event. That's my prediction.
Oh, shit, I forgot about them. That's a strap match, though. They
True.
probably will fuck that.
Co-main.
Co-main. Is that next to the low main?
Or should that match open it up?
No, you can't open with that match.
What would you open up with? Because remember, you still got to put the tag
match.
titles on the line. I think, yeah, the tag titles they got to be on the line too, right?
They're not yet.
Don't have
They
to.
don't have to be.
They probably will be. Maybe Friday, perhaps. Don't they? Oh, don't somebody?
They just fucking.
That was the Brawling Brutes, and they already had their match and lost.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Imperium interfered. And then on the quote-unquote season premiere of SmackDown, we're getting Gunther versus Sheamus for the IC belt, so we won't get that at Extreme Rules.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. Maybe Gunther loses, and we'll get the rematch at Extreme Rules and the Extreme Rule match. Oh, boy, let that happen. What the hell was that?
That's because one's before the other one.
I thought you did. I'm like, damn, what kind of reach was that? I'm like, wait a minute. That man. All I see was just like that man. He's talking about stretch.
No, reach stretch.
We can stretch. God damn. Oh man, yeah. Okay.
Minus 3 out of 10. That's not appropriate.
That's aggressive.
That's very aggressive. I think
3
you
out
might
of
want to
10 from
rebuttal.
Mike.
Because EO lost, you know.
I don't think Bray's back. I think this DX 25th anniversary gets completely fucked up based on the video that was dropped tonight. I think something bad happens at it. It's like the Red Wedding version of wrestling.
Wait. Well, if they do DX coming back, they can't bring Billy. Oh, fuck the whole damn. They all work there besides
other than
Assboy.
Billy. Yeah.
Scissor me.
Wonder if they can borrow Scissor Daddy.
Right.
No, you bring back Road Dogg because Road Dogg's begging everybody for a job.
They already gave him.
He works there now.
They gave him a job.
They gave him a job at WWE. My fault.
Yeah, he back.
I thought you the one that stayed. Didn't you tell us that, Nick?
Might have.
I don't know, man.
Look at everybody getting hired and shit from WWE, so it really don't matter. Everybody work for WWE at this point.
Nash ain't gotten a call yet, though.
I don't know. It'd be interesting if
you didn't know who? That's what he's gonna come out and say.
Right.
I'll run this. No.
Oh, you didn't know, and then
Bruh.
I don't know. There's something about they all of a sudden announced this thing that they're gonna do for DX, and then we get this 90 nostalgia pieced together video, and I'm like, ooh, there's dots there, and to me that's got a little bit of fucking my spidey sense tingling a little bit on that one.
I hate this shit. That's away, bro.
Well, don't you think that it has to do, obviously, with the fact that DX, like we were just talking about, is pretty much in control at this point? So obviously, we're going to have a DX ceremony. We're going to highlight that era.
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting to? I'm thirsty for more.
No, he was sitting right there. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Right.
Like a kid at the campfire.
No, for real. Like, what are you getting at? Oh, more.
Boogeyman, yeah.
Oh shit! Don't talk about his ass. He will show
No,
up.
well, I'll just sit here and do a stream and just hold flashlights like this. That'll be our light. And just tell, White Rabbit stories.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, and then on top of that, Ross was sold out today. 12,500 people in that arena.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's crazy. That's truly crazy that we can actually start to hear them say that they've been able to sell out shit. I mean, and I'm already expecting the hell is you talking about? I'm already expecting Mania to sell out, hopefully, like within the end of this year. So, if the right rabbit is Bad Bunny, beat up John Cena. Yes, we're gonna whip John Cena's ass. Or as the Irish say, arse.
Right? If the White Rabbit is Bad Bunny, it will be only watch Tony Khan, and that's how that goes.
Wow,
that's not a good option, though.
I've never heard Nick be fucking concerned about saying he's questioning the hell out of AEW. Golly.
Don't do that to us.
Right, it's not good. I mean, as long as MJF's on screen, fine. But beyond that, shaky ground.
That's it. James thinks that cross match is going to be the main event. Cue Michael Cole. 6 out of 10. Do you guys have a rating? I like what I said too, Larry. All of it.
You do.
Everything I ever said.
All of it.
Everything.
Mr. No Kayfabe KJ. There you go. New nickname. No Kayfabe KJ. Let's see. The Street Profits won a dream match versus the Usos versus the New Day in a ladder match. That would be amazing. It would be amazing if we had Big E.
Well, we could do no. Okay.
I don't know. They got the New Day in a weird angle. They got two big ass dudes beating on two scrawny people, bro. Like they need Big E to come whoop their asses. I mean, come on now.
Well, Eric's injured from the Hot Topic Raiders, so I could see that match happening, and I think Kofi and Xavier lend themselves stylistically more towards the ladder match versus Big E.
Fair enough.
Now, could you see Big E returning in a Rumble?
Yes.
I would say this could be one of our biggest Rumbles, honestly.
It could be a pop-heavy Rumble.
I think every interest we have is going to be damn near a pop.
Popping like Oral Redenbacher.
But so, if Cody and Big E returns, who wins?
Well, we know Big E's not going to win.
You have a man return off a broken neck into a Rumble and you don't have him win, you're instantly
whoever. Well, Edge didn't win.
The biggest heel in your company instantly.
But Edge didn't win when he came back.
After 9 years, this man came back in like a year plus.
Look, I was just using the broken neck thing. That's all. Look, I didn't think about nothing else besides the neck being broke. That's but I mean, okay. Cody Rhodes, Big E, Bray Wyatt, Aleister Black, and Buddy Matthews, or whatever the hell his name is. If all 5 of those people come back in a Rumble, then who do you have win?
Oh,
Cody.
See what I'm saying? We have that possibility. Well, everybody will be on their ass.
That's who wins the paramedics.
Damn. In the crowd, they got to stop the whole damn show.
Me just pass out, and then you're just gonna see a bunch of men come in and drag my ass out.
Right.
Make sure you got your oxygen next to you, okay? That man talking about he needs some oxygen. The man put out a whole damn thing of oxygen. Like, what the fuck?
Like, wait, what?
Like, who the hell carries oxygen for real?
I got people, man. I got connections.
Somebody got connections. Hell to the nah. That is crazy. Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
DX destroyed FTR at the last reunion. Oh, yeah. I think was that at Raw 25 when they had it was in the old building?
That was to where they did the split show between one was one spot and the other was it wasn't Hammerstein Ballroom, it was some other ballroom. No, it was Hammerstein.
Yeah, it was the old New York venue, and they did the simulcast, but FTR got dusted, right?
Dust. Oh, that's right. I remember that they did a split show. That was weird as hell.
Right. And they're still getting sat on the bench in AEW.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yo, we can't get into that right now. This is the shit ever. That's like having like the leading fucking scorers on your team, and you're like, yeah, just sit. Or like the best quarterback and receiver, and you're like, nah, you guys sit this one out. Nah, we're good. Don't worry. We're the Bills. We got this.
Wow. So I mean, okay, now are you guys happy that the claimed are champions now? See, that's how I always feel. I'm like, bro, come on, you done fucked up already.
They fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that they're champions. They did it a week or two late, like they did with Kai and Sky. But now it's also back to the FTR thing of now you can't have FTR be AEW tag champs. Are they going to go over the Acclaimed? You're going to have babyface over babyface? Why?
We're too over. No, man, and listen, maybe because it's late night on a Monday and I'm feeling good, but dude, it's literally like, you know, when you think you're gonna get it and then you don't, and then they're like, okay, fine. You're like, I don't even want it. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're like, well, okay, fine, I'll take it because you're gonna take it. But
no, that goes back to you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Right? Man. Well, we're gonna talk you into it, and you're fucking stupid. No, I honestly felt like Tony should have. Literally knowing the demand where everyone's like, you fucking do this, Tony. He was like, okay. It should have just literally been like, make everybody think they were gonna get it. They were that close and rip it from them. If you had any balls, that's what he would have done. And then they can win it a little bit later. A couple weeks, maybe, you know, but to me, because everybody cheered for it, doesn't mean you just turn around and give it to them because the second match sucked compared to the first match.
Well, that's the thing. Should they have called it on the fly and had them go over in the first match?
Yeah, in a perfect world,
definitely. But the thing is, though, that shows that Swerving Your Glory. It shows that they're those two are talented people because we've seen it. We've seen them switch so quick from babyface to heel wrestlers just like that. Even though they're going to deny that they didn't work heel, we seen that switch from that tag out. Bro, they went immediately heel. Like they was attacking parts of the body that shouldn't have been attacked from a face. Like that was good.
That's partly why I was bummed, CJ, is I think they got something here with Swerve and Lee as heels. I think they're really good as heels.
They work as heels, but like you said, that second match got clunky when I think it was an elbow drop and Caster hurt his knee and tweaked it, and then the whole match went sideways after that.
No idea.
And you had the babyface manager, you had pause, daddy ass pause, that had to, you know, hit a Faymaster.
Did you pre-pause?
What?
Is that a pre-pause?
Yes.
A babyface manager pause.
Right.
Daddy
I had to hit that on the heels for the baby faces to get the win. Like the heels didn't cheat.
Yeah, why did the good guys cheat? And I mean, again, I get it. They got a big pop, but it's ass backwards. We'll get into that on Wednesday.
AEW is dumb as hell, bro. They need to strictly put up faces and heels. That's what they got to do. Because without that, that's why we got what we got now. We got two faces. Both of them are under a severe identity theft. And they don't know what the fuck it is.
Right.
So that's what's going on.
You guys showed up as the bad guys. You showed up as the good guys. But now everyone's cheering for you and they want you to have the belt. But now you're all right.
Fucking identity.
Define your lines.
Don't even know. I don't even know.
No, I honestly think that I mean, there's got a lot of opportunity there, but poor FTR just sitting on the bench, twiddling their thumbs, fucking Charlie Brown of the wrestling world.
Straight up insane. I feel for him. But obviously, we're going to have to cut that conversation very short because we can't go ahead and then bring the same topic over to Thursday night. Let's Rumble. Do we have a special guest Thursday? Or is that next week?
This Thursday.
This Thursday? Okay, cool. So, this Thursday, I'll let y'all do this, but I'm not for sure who's coming.
It's our buddy. Keep him with the kayfabe. Nick.
Yeah, keeping the fabe. He's
keeping the fabe
and everything. So we're gonna get a little taste of the UK wrestling scene.
A little bit of Irish on the channel.
Yeah,
we've had Scottish, now Irish, and British.
Why?
We got a couple Americans.
Why?
And a crazy Canadian.
Why?
I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Why?
What? Yeah, we're done.
What?
Two steps backward. 5. What the fuck? Yeah.
No, that's Tony's booking.
Wait, that's bad math.
The way Tony's.
It's bad math. You damn right about that. You're damn right about that one. My God.
Last question of the night. What do you think, Chris Jericho? Listen. I don't want to get too deep into this shit. Tony's doing kind of what the WWE and Vince used to do. Instead of nurturing the talent that you have in your ranks, let's bring in Bandito, let's bring in this guy, and they're just these one-off matches and shit. You have people that haven't fucking wrestled in weeks. Give them a good match. Some of the people you pay. Bad booking.
He said the people that he pays does not bring him good ratings.
Well, fucking figure it out then.
Shit sounds so damn personal. I don't know who the fuck Bandito is. I honestly thought that was
awesome.
I thought that was what was that guy? That one fucking guy that we didn't know from Lucha or AAA.
Yeah, the number 8 on the PWI 500.
Yeah, I thought that was him. So these
go
fuckers,
fuck yourself there. That name.
Y'all heard what MJF said about him, right?
Oh yeah, that whole interview was fantastic. That man just roasted him.
Man, but he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
No, just because it's mean doesn't mean it's wrong.
Well, who the fuck?
That's true. But yeah, no, Bandito's amazing. He really is. I'm a huge Bandito fan. I just don't think you keep taking guys like Jay White and Bandito and who's the other one that's on this week?
Juice Robinson.
Juice, we got Juice. I love Juice.
Had the great mood to just show up that they didn't advertise in New York.
This man some who don't like Juice.
What the fuck is Juice?
Got orange cast today, but no damn orange juices.
Yes, I know Bandito was ROH champion before Gresham. Maybe this is a whole convoluted way to get the belt all the way over there.
Maybe Gresham will come back and whoop the hell out of Jericho.
But I still think Jericho got the belt in part because he already had everything prepped, but also because they want a TV deal for Ring of Honor. And everybody knows Chris Jericho, but I think you could do that with Bryan Danielson, who you also have on your roster, who's been eating a lot of L's, who has an attachment and a tie to Ring of Honor. That's going to get attention, and TV execs are going to want to work with.
But if that's the case, bro, I'm sorry, this is going to be the last thing I say, because I know we over damn near 30 minutes over. But if this is the case, if Ring of Honor gets a TV show because Jericho is the champion, I would still have to go back to the PWI Insider and say this is why Jericho should be in the same spot. I think who the hell was number 2 on that list? Was it
on their list or my list?
It was Okada, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's why Jericho would be number 2. If they get a TV deal for Ring of Honor because of Jericho, that motherfucker needs to be number 2 on that damn list. Why? Because he got AEW the damn TV deal at that point. Just because you got him. That should be crazy.
We can talk about it on Thursday. We're gonna be here another 5 hours.
I know, right?
I'm gonna go on a fucking Jericho rant. We'll be here till the fucking sun comes up. I don't like it. And a lot of people are praising it. I don't like it. I'll tell you why later. Listen, it's fuck it all. It's just dumb. But got the shit.
Why got me on me?
I know. Sometimes I can just move it and shit, but hey, the shit don't move.
And I'm mad at everyone. At some point, I don't think at any point during the show did we have that little ticker down at the bottom going, and nobody told us.
What? No way.
I expect better, fans.
Wow, you legit did not have it. That's fucking crazy.
I was just like, hey, this is off. Never. Shit happens.
Hey, it gotta look good without it though.
It does. Like it.
Shit. Oh well.
But that being said, folks, I know you're still saying stuff. All right, peace. CJ, watch out for the white rabbit behind you. This guy, did you get another rabbit?
The rabbit is.
You just noticed that it's a different background?
I wasn't paying attention.
Somebody was not paying attention. Goddamn.
Just kidding. I'm not going to play that.
No, he hasn't seen it. I don't know. So.
Oh, I seen that shit. I was confused. I was actually pissed off because I was in a car and I was looking at it and I'm like, why the fuck are they on SmackDown? Yeah, I was highly confused. Then it kept switching and switch. I said, yeah, okay.
As was I.
So as was I. He's some weight. Am I back on now? No.
Right.
He's like, hey, everybody.
Did I freeze? What happened? Right. I did that. Like, what?
I'm talking to me again. This is fucked up.
Damn. Wow.
Well, folks, that is the Wrasslin for Life Network. That's CJ. That's Nick. I'm KJ. We will be back tomorrow. NXT 2.0, the last episode of the Rainbow brand.
Not no 2.0. I think any regular NXT tomorrow.
I thought it was the last 2.0.
Oh, fuck me.
I think we got one
Super
more.
Diva.
The Super Diva. Yo, he's doing something with Zion now. Zion, I don't know what the hell's happening.
What the fuck?
All right.
I thought it was done with it, but shit, oh well.
That's it, folks. Like, subscribe, share. Join this collection of crazy people who are just madly obsessed with rabbits and wrestling, apparently. But come back tomorrow. Come back Wednesday. Come back Thursday. We got content all week long, and we're getting into a crazy October as far as pay-per-views everywhere, shows everywhere, rabbits everywhere. Nick, any final thought?
Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that 4 Alive with it.
See you on the
Y'all both put it in.